What's up, Knucklehead? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm back. How's everyone been doing? No still, but what's up, cheaper? Can you? Oh, you can barely hear me. How's this? Can you hear me more? Hear me less? Volume is low. I got the. Maybe I'll change the headphones, guys. We're not up on the roof. We are currently not up on the roof. Haven't even checked to see if the roof is available. But I'm in a mood for a rant. Definitely in a mood for a rant. Old school albino internet monster rant. How many? Oh shit! I only have one beer left. Need no lose kill. Yeah, I do, dude. I do. I definitely do, dude. 56 years old, going to cruise, eat, drink, way too much. Gained like, I don't know, 12 pounds. And just fucking fat and old. That's what happens, guys. Fat and old. Plain and simple. You get fat and old. You gotta stop. You just can't do it, you know? Okay, let's see if this works. Oh, yes, it works. You want to rant? I don't. We're gonna do a rant. We're gonna do a rant. I'm just. I'm. This is foreplay. This is foreplay. We're we're like going slowly. It's been a while. I haven't streamed in a while, so this is foreplay. We're not gonna uh, 110, 100, 1,000 watching. Lotto, you know, for me it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Wait, go, start recording the track. Yeah, I don't think Go-Go's into this shit anymore. I mean, it's just fucking waste of time. Complete waste of time. Life is too short, man. It's too short. You know, you watch a television show, whatever, yeah, an hour. It's, with commercials, it's fucking 35 minutes. Is this entertainment? Is this what things have become? I mean, like listening and, viewing someone's life, you know, Ron, Ron going to Atlantic City. And I support it. And fucking CC going to Atlantic City. Being stupid. And, I don't know, man. Yeah, it's just, I mean, what does it mean? All this. The one benefit of like the Kick shit and fucking the separation between Kick and YouTube was like, the whole fucking English trolling nonsense is separated to some extent. You know, it's 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 no longer there. I really cut back on this genre too much of this. Yeah, no, cheaper. It's not even a genre anymore. But I mean that's what happens eventually. It's like you focus in on specific things, and everything branches out. You know, people that are providing quote unquote content, they realize, if they can't put themselves in a box. Cheaper Charlie, even Ron, he realizes, I mean, like, he's going to do this, expose himself, make money. And it's, our little group of Thailand fucknuts is not going to get it done. You know what I mean? It's not going to get done. But it also, just like a guy like Stu, what I mean? Like fucking, trying to make money off this shit. The genre, the fucking drama shit. Is it's done, man. It's fucking done. Put a fork in it. You know what I mean? You're not going to get the views. You're not going to get it done. There's no money in this shit. You know? Flip for profit. Go back. Flip. I love Flip. Flip going to Pattaya would be awesome. But Pattaya is fucked, dude. Pattaya is done. It's been done for a while, man. It's just not what it was. Better off, Flip going to North Carolina and getting a hooker. You know what I mean? It's done. We need new talent going to Pattaya. No, Pattaya is. What else? Seriously, like, what else is there to see? You know what I mean? I mean, realistically, like, what entertains people is personality. You know, back in the day it was, oh, okay, oh, this person's there. Let's watch them go there. You know, a truly good streamer could go to, do his laundry and and entertain you. That's what it comes down to. It's no longer like we can all like say, hey, listen, I want to visit, Peru and look up Peru and get, you know, valuable content on Peru. You know, it's personality. I mean, I feel bad for Cheaper. I mean, Cheap Charlie. This is like he had that audience. He had that, the fucking, the original Pattaya. Let's see the hotels in Pattaya. Let's see the streets of Pattaya. Let's see this and that. But in the end, now it really is, the person. Like Ron still gets, an audience because Ron is a personality. Ron's a mess. People love trade wrecks, and that's what it comes down to. They enjoy that they're invested. They're invested in his life. They want to see, what happens next. Ron could go to, wherever, anywhere in Baltimore, and get some people watching. You know, like it amazes me. Like Ron goes to New York, Cece goes to New York with some skanky fucking, chick. They can't figure out like how to entertain people, how to suck in an audience. You know what I mean? It's like there's just I don't know. Maybe I'm just an old fuck. I mean, like there's so much to see. Like CC went to fucking New York. He got 100 viewers, and he can go to a shithole in fucking Thailand and get 200 viewers. It's just analyzing the market. Like, they literally like were right by like one of the coolest places to stream, and they walked right by it. But overall, like all this shit, the coolest stuff comes from human interaction. It comes from interacting with others. The fucking what is it? Rabbit travels. Like one of the funniest things in the world was rabbit travels getting fucking trolled by a fucking homeless dude. It's interacting. It's you know basically just living a life, living your real life, and just like walking along, talking to people. People like that. And that's what's different from just watching television and, you know, fake shit. Fucking bunch of fucking morons going to fucking India. It's 8,000 degrees to be put in jail by a midget. What the fuck, dude? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe someday I'll go broke and I'll become a real streamer that depends on cash from you fuck nuts. I think I could actually make a living off this shit. Maybe not, but I don't know. I'm disappointed. Things have changed. But life changes, guys. You realize everything in life changes. What I mean, what's happened over the past year with this nonsense just makes you like realize, you know what I mean? You live, people die in their 40s, die in their 50s, they die in their 20s. And people spend thousands of hours watching this nonsense. Hang on. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, we are all on Kick Host. Okay. Kick is a garbage app, by the way. Just a piece of shit. And fucking Eddie dude, man, should be embarrassed. He's a billionaire. Kelly will always be a loser. Only con. What? Kelly's Kelly, guys. You know what I mean? Kelly, I'll break it down for you. Kelly, his content, basically what it comes down to is people watch him to basically make themselves feel better. That's what he does. You watch him and you feel better about your life. And you know what? That's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? There's, people will donate money to, starving Africans and whatever. I mean, he provides a service. So if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. Uh-oh, my battery's low. I just got to announce. But Kelly is Kelly. I mean, it's what it is. You know what I mean? So if you don't like it, don't watch it. My my headphones are dying. I gotta go to the Bose. I think. Gotta go to the Bose. Yeah, you know what? I'm done with hustle. Done with hustle. I, I I just whatever. She does what she does, and if you like it, that's cool. But I just I'm not into it anymore. Very toxic. I'm not saying any of this is positive, but fucking toxic. She just feeds off the weak. You know what I mean? Feeds off the weak, and her bullshit. Like I still listen to stuff. Like he stopped streaming, he stopped doing this because he was accused as a pedophile. You gotta use your brain. You know what I mean? You gotta use your brain. Yeah, I banged a fucking 19-year-old girl when I was 40 something. That's not a pedophile. You have to you have to do a Google search to understand what a pedophile is. And realistically, in the end, she died of COVID, and I paid for her funeral. Never exploited her, or never exploited her family. No one else was there to do it. So, whatever. Would I do it again? Probably not, but people change. But I mean, you have to look at, if you look at the word pedophile, you have to look at it legally across the board. So yeah, whatever. Let's read the chat. Arissa is beautiful. Arissa is you know what? She's very intelligent. Bill West, I'm in Fairlawn. Yes, I'm in Fairlawn. Come visit me, Bill West. Bill West, you wanna call my employer? You wanna call where I live? You wanna call my friends and family? Come right ahead, Bill West. Do you think I'm scared about being doxxed? People knowing my real name knowing where I live. You guys want to show up? Show up. As I said, Bill West, I'll offer you a beer. And if you don't accept it, and there's alternative motives, then things won't work out well for you. I'm from New Jersey, motherfucker. Ask Cheaper Charlie. See what happens. See what happens. Call my employer. Call the place I live. Oh, he's a pedophile. Oh, this and that. You know what they do? Here they laugh at you. You know why? Because they're used to it. Bill West, you're just a moron. Bill West, you're a fucking loser living in fucking Cambodia for 6 months and you go back to Thailand. Bill West, you don't scare anyone. I feel bad for you. You're like in your late 60s, you know what I mean? And you spend your entire life literally on this fucking bullshit. And now you're addicted to it. It's sad, man. It's fucking sad. You don't scare anyone. So let's say someone call, 20 people call and say, oh, the guy living in your apartment's a pedophile. Okay, you know what they do? Nothing. Oh, you call my employer. You know what they would do? Laugh. I brought in fucking $750,000 last year for it. Yeah, if there's proof, maybe there's a problem. Yeah, no. Don't you realize, Bill? You know how it works. Am I really pedophile? No, I'm going to go to fucking Asia, well, most likely Peru, and spend my entire vacation with a 49-year-old. Do I hate young people. Young people are fucking shit. They're literally anyone under the age of like, I'm going to say 40. Sorry for the audience, anyone that's younger than that. But you guys are warped. You're fucked. I'm happy I'm going to die eventually, 20 years from now. You guys are all fucked. This everywhere, across the board. US, Canada, Europe, fucking Asia. You're all fucked. You don't realize how fucked you are. You just plain and simple are completely. There's just society across the board is fucked. You're all going to get each other. It's not has nothing to do with global warming. Has nothing to do with fucking anything. It's you guys suck. You guys just. I deal with young people in my job. You're fucking idiots. Idiots. I contributed to like fucking quick money, fucking, crypto. They don't watch television, whatever. I mean, television sucks anyway. But they're all like hooked into this bullshit. Quick money, tens, fucking, oh, this person is living this life. It's all bullshit. You know what I mean? Fucking David Bond is miserable. He wants to kill himself. He's got paid for giant fucking jug Filipino girl who barely speak English. You're all fucked, man. Strange looking. Yeah, Bill West. You know what? I agree with you, dude. I'm old. I'm 56. I'm not very handsome. I need to lose weight. I am balding, but I lived. I mean, hey, I fucking blonde hair, blue eyes from the age of, you know, born to 31. Handsome, attractive. 32 actually. Started losing the hair at 32. But I lived a better life than you did. I did. And what you can say whatever you want. I was a handsome man, legitimately, for quite some time. Now I'm old, I'm fat, unattractive. But that's what happens to everyone, fuck not, you know? But I had my moment, and you know what? I'm happy that I had that moment. Because Bill, I think realistically, most likely you were an ugly fucker your entire life. Most likely, you know, whatever. What, hey, Bill? Maybe you were handsome. I don't know, but you don't make me feel bad because I lived a good life. I lived a good life. So you can judge however you want. You know, everyone has that right, but you're not going to make me feel bad. You know, old people. The older you get, the uglier you get, the fucking less wanted you are. You know, but that's the way it goes, man. But I mean, unfortunately, a lot of people that live their entire lives unwanted, unattractive. I mean, we live in a very superficial world. We do. You know, I know it. Very superficial world. But that's the way it goes, man. That's the way it goes. I think the older you get, the more you realize, like, the interactions you have in life that are real and not real. So, okay, you're the stud master. You're 22 years old. You're making, six figures. And, you go to the bar, you hook up with the girl. Oh, yeah. Dude, is it real? Yeah, marriages, a lot of marriages, are they real? If you can find fucking like one person in your life, no matter what happens to you, old, fat, ugly, broke, you know what I mean? It's someone that'll stay with you. That's fucking magic. You know, that's magic. That's what it comes down to. And yeah, Bill West, you're a fucking miserable fuck. Do you ever say anything positive? Nothing. No. You're a miserable fuck. And it amazes me that you're still alive with your misery, your negative commentary. I mean, I was a troll, you know what I mean? But I always, to some extent, had a positive aspect in certain things. You're just a miserable fuck. Bill, I would love for you to show up to Fairlawn, New Jersey. Just come. I'll pay for your flight. Come, we'll talk. Got a lot of restaurants here. Well, yeah, shit, I'll put you up at a hotel. Bill, come on, swing by, man. Get out of that Cambodian hovel you live in because you're fucking retired too early. You're broke and you're fucking a loser. Whatever, dude. You triggered me. I'm triggered. Guys, should we go up on the roof? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll drop a link. I haven't talked to anyone from this fucking shit show in a while. Invite guests. Copy. I don't remember how to do this shit. Is that it? I think I did it. There we go. I'm out of practice, guys. My e-begging ways have changed. I don't think I'll ever get it done on this channel. Viking Prepper is the biggest troll. Yeah. I don't know, man. What's entertaining? I mean, what's it all about? Like watching Charlie walk around, drink coffee. We watch Ron fucking get drunk, act like an idiot. I mean, what is it? What gets it done? You know? What gets it done? Uh, Thomas Crown, like probably you drunk there. Now it's all fun massage fun. Yeah, good massage is always good. It's always Always fun. What's up, ET? Oh, ET in the house. ET is the ultimate fucking troll, man. This fucking guy. I love ET. ET. I want actually still contemplating my trip for November and December. But if I end up in your neck of the woods, I will definitely like to meet up. You know, ET. ET. I can't see my fucking. Am I still? You still hear me? I'm a dog shit streamer, guys. I apologize. I'm not getting it done. Barry, not YouTube now. Fucking guys, the whole Barry the Boss fucking shit is hysterical. Are we drunk, Coco? Nah, not really. I had 6 beers and some pizza. Coco, what are you doing, dude? What is this whole, like, I'm kind of out of all that bullshit. It's like, Coco, like, are you the cops and all the English bullshit, copio, and I don't know. I mean, it's fucking insane. Audio is good, really. Unfortunately, my headphones are gonna crap out very soon. I can't. I got Coco. I just don't. I don't know about you. You know, I don't know. I just don't understand. I watched this Colin, and I met Colin, had a great time, and just the amount of time, yeah, seeing Stu run like a bitch was funny as fuck. What was that? With the whole fucking Jesus Christ, the fucking throwing the sandwich board shit. Yeah, guys, I mean, come on. Life's too short. Move on. Move on. I mean, I like Stu. I mean, fucking Stu. I'll pop on. And Stu's trying to do fucking, you know, the kick shit. And it's just the same fucking crap. Oh shit, we have a guest. See who the guest is. Sure. Oh my god.
What?
Oh
That was a
my.
good. That was a good introduction. I like that. I thought you would have been
I
like,
thought,
"Oh, fuck this guy."
I thought you died. Someone
I
told me you
did.
died.
I did, but I came back. I resurrected.
What have you been doing? You've been all right? How's life?
I like the pause between the "What have you been doing?" and "Are you all right?" Like,
Well,
yeah,
no,
no,
I don't.
I've been good. I've been doing.
I mean, you stayed out of this shit, right?
Yeah, for the most part. I don't even know. Like, I just joined in right now, to be honest. Like, I just like literally like hopped in. I didn't even know what you're talking about.
Not much. This shit's so boring, dude. It's so fucking boring. It's the
Yeah,
same
I'm.
stuff
It's
over.
something to do, but it takes its toll. It's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, but it's. I don't know. I think I try to like contribute to some extent with doing stuff for Charlie and for Ron and try to like what I mean. But like
oh
it's
yeah,
like
yeah. You were the savior of that one. I did
yeah,
see that.
but they fucked it up.
What did you expect?
Well, no, I just expected like like Atlantic City is a shithole. I admit it, but
Right.
it's a beautiful shithole.
Yeah, that's a good
There's
way.
there's there's so much content there. There really is, Sean. I mean, like there's so much content there, and it's like
You gave them a
no.
hotel that they've never booked before, a type of hotel where they didn't want to leave the hotel, I think.
Well, no, but it was there. Like it's people like this shit is about human interaction. It's about conflicts. It's about this and that. And these fuckers just did not do anything.
Yeah.
But like, how do you go to New York City and not find content? How do you do that? How CC's numbers went down like fucking 50% going to Manhattan. How does that
Well, I
happen?
mean, like in his defense, I guess. I mean, he doesn't drink. He says that guys, I can't
Why?
do.
No. It has nothing to do with alcohol. I mean, like, like anyone can act like a moron. You drink, you act like an asshole. There's so much fucking content everywhere, and
Yeah, I know, but
maybe
they're not. They're not like. I don't want to like act like I know how to stream because I don't. But from point of view, I mean, CC. I don't know. He's autistic, and he doesn't even drop his PayPal. Like for big guys, instead of donating on YouTube or through Kick or whatever, here's my PayPal or whatever. Some people like that. He doesn't do that.
I don't know.
So
I just don't. I don't get it. You know what I mean? It's like it's your livelihood, like for CC. Ron is like fucking an inch away from becoming. Like I see the fuck nuts on Kick that make all this money, and Ron, if he just had someone to guide him, and just he could be getting 1,000 people every fucking stream. There's fucking idiots like streaming nonsense.
mhm.
Ron could do it, and it's fucking discouraging. It's so. Ron was like the pool at Harris, and his stupid shit. Will you blow me? Will you blow me? He could have stayed in this cabana, and they would come to him. It just it just yeah.
Yeah, I was on Ty Z's and he was restreaming that, and I was like, how
Oh,
come?
look who's in the house. Go go.
I didn't
Yo,
expect him to be up here. Wow.
shut up, Sean, before I come over there and knock you out.
This is like a blast from the past, guys.
Well, you do the
Yes.
one stream a season type of thing, so I'm like, hey, you know
Yo,
what?
Bill
Monster
West.
hasn't gone live. It's summer.
Nah,
Mikey.
I've had a lot of shit going on in my life. A lot of shit going on in my life.
Pizza in the house.
No.
So-
I saw this. It said a teleprompter arrested in the White House for betting for Trump shit or something like that, and I'm like,
yeah,
I wonder if that's Monster's nephew.
Nah, he's not. He got fired. He's not fired,
Yeah.
but he resigned. He was the social media manager for Trump, and things happened. There was some stuff going on, and then wrote what the hell, the fat girl, the Rosie, not Rosie Perez. What the fuck's her name?
Fat woman.
The one that Trump used to rip on all the time.
Oh, Rosie O'Donnell. Yeah.
Rosie O'Donnell. Yeah. So Rosie O'Donnell, because she's a lesbian, started ripping on him because my nephew's a homo, and he was going back and forth. But let's just put it this way: everything ended up all right. He has his own consulting firm right now and has a contract with the White House. Has a
Okay.
contract with. He's working for Elon, doing shit on X. He's making more money than you could possibly imagine. It's fucking yeah.
Well, I mean, working for Trump is a short term thing. Most people leave and go on to do other shit. Sounds like it for the most part.
He's buddies with this kid. He's buddies because he worked for the NRA. I'm doxing. Bill West, you should call the NRA and call Trump and call everyone and report my nephew. Bill. You're playing with fire. And okay, you know where I live. You heard what I said. People know where I live. If they really, by the way, the Hustle channel is not where I work. Only Gogo knows my true job. I am a garbage collection person.
Yeah.
And
I'm the one who sponsored him and got him in there.
And I make more money than all of you collecting garbage. By the way,
Yo,
you dumb fucks.
My nephew moved to Wadsworth 3 weeks ago.
So yeah. This is
Monster. What do you think? What do you think of? I heard you talking about Charlie and Ron, the differences in Atlantic City and
dude,
Ron could just blow up if he did this right. He needs somebody
No.
there to manage him, though, to
he
make sure he
just
gets back to the room.
no. They both fucked it up. They both were morons with that whole thing. They were. They were like they don't. They got to step back and analyze like everything. Like CC's like I was gonna get him a room for fucking a week at fucking the shithole fucking hotel he liked on the boardwalk. No, I could have.
Tropicana.
Yeah, no, I could have. I called my host and I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm like, I'm gonna get blamed for him losing his fucking $1,800.
I think it's cool that you help him out, but always risk being blamed if something negative happens.
Well,
I wouldn't have
I
been
don't-
there. Monster didn't send me there.
Well,
That's how
I
people
knew.
are. So you just got to just
No, it was. It's just. It was. I don't know. I mean, like with Ron, the whole. I saw him at like fucking 9 a.m. shit faced, and I've been there.
I think Charlie, after helping Joe, and Joe hurt his back, so Charlie's there to help him. He needs to go where his numbers are, and that's just Thailand. That's it. He should never leave. He should just go and get some kind of like visa that allow him to stay full time and just pay the money and go.
Bill West, why do I deserve it? What did I do to deserve doxing and this and that? What did I do realistically?
Yeah, you're right.
No, what did I do? I mean, there's some Filipinos that I would, agree that I deserve doxing.
Remember when you flashed Grant, #1 mod?
Oh.
Shout out to
R.I.P.
Rich
Grant.
R.I.P. I loved Grant. Oh, Grant was
Australia lost more people than everybody else.
Now, one of the best streams ever was Grant calling hookers. Oh, that was the best.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was
I
funny.
missed that.
There was only like 12 people watching. That was the best stream in the history of fucking YouTube.
Was that the one where he accidentally doxed Cabo for PayPaling him?
No, this was a different. I think it was different. Yeah.
No, it was only 12 people on the stream, dude. It was brilliant. It was the best content you could possibly imagine. It just Grant was pure gold. Grant could be a YouTube superstar or a kick superstar.
Oh yeah. And he didn't even know. He just had to just log on and start streaming. It was just
Grant just dropping his PayPal and every stream he went to was the best.
Grant went to like Thailand mix. He's like, "Can I drop my PayPal here?"
No, I just still to this day like it would have been so great. It was just $2,000, whatever the fuck it would cost. Grant to fly from Hog's Neck, fucking Australia to Soy 6. Oh, that would have been money well spent. Or wherever the fuck he was from, dude, that would have been such good money.
What about Jeff Lepard? Do you think he can get this rolling? Because he's having trouble getting KPP.
No, he's too fake.
Yeah, too many. The people from YouTube won't go over there. Like Viking, he won't go over. Why, Viking? Give us a reason. Why? We all miss your camp and begging for wrenches.
You know how? I don't. I mean, I think this is how you get it done.
Harbor. Yeah, that's Grant was there.
Yes, Fells Harbor. Yes, I want to visit there someday. I want to go to Grant's grave. I want to visit Australia. I really do. I have a ex-fiance / girlfriend that lives in Adelaide. I want to.
That's still one of the places you can go, and it's still like 1980s there.
No, all the Australians take it for granted, but Australia, from what I've seen, looks fucking amazing.
Absolutely.
It does. Like, Ben. I don't even want to start talking about Ben. Ben, did Ben really think I was after him, Gogo?
No. He contacted me and asked me to apologize for you, and he's on a bender, and he just does that. And I told him you don't take it seriously; it's all fun and all that. So he knows.
No, it's been 6 years of me going back and forth with Ben.
Yeah, I know.
That was just, whatever.
Bill West. Only Bill West could come up with something to knock on Viking Prepper. What? You got a point there. He's posting all
Bill
that
West,
Fox News stuff.
Bill West, when do you think you're gonna die? Bill West.
No,
Is
Bill
it
West.
soon?
He takes his health seriously. He eats chicken, beef, fruits and vegetables, and rice. Anything big happens health wise, he's come back to the States. He's doing it right. So hey, look, Bill West is boots on the ground. So you're going to get boots on the ground info. You're not going to get like Charlie. I could go to India, or I can fly to Oklahoma City and play cards. I can get a $700 apartment, or I could fly to Jacksonville and play cards, or I could move to New York. And he's all over the map, but he never pulls the trigger. He's just not pulling the trigger. But that's Charlie. You just got to accept that. His mind is just like 100 miles an hour, and there's no break, no stopping, nobody.
But if he legitimately had someone guiding him, a plan, I don't. Charlie is a lost cause. But
Charlie's not going to listen to anybody. That's
Charlie.
Ron.
Ron, we could fulfill his dreams.
Somebody put it together and was there to help him and control. He can't even get alerts.
Well, no, the dude literally lasted fucking 5 days not drinking, dude. I
5 days.
No, I mean, you guys would think I'm full of shit, but I purposely did the whole Atlantic City thing for Ron because I knew
Ivan Williams thing. I thought that was a mistake.
Yeah,
to be honest,
you know AC better than anybody, and you're right.
I knew it would destroy him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Financially,
Ron and Charlie's not gonna. Charlie didn't come close to the numbers Ron got there. It wasn't even close.
No. I mean, a lot of those were fake numbers, but I mean,
I don't know. You don't know. With Ron, you don't know because he won't buy that shit. And some people might waste their time doing it, but he legitimately, let's just say he was getting legit 500 to 700. That was still Charlie's numbers.
Yeah, I mean, but Ron's more entertaining. But Ron is such a fucking mess. It's just a matter of knowing when to shut it off.
He doesn't know, and he's not Ron when he's drunk.
He's been asking for one of you two guys to take the buttons.
You can't because you have his mods are fighting each other. They're controlling the outcome of everything, and look, AI moderating is suffice for kick. You don't need a moderator on there. You just don't, because they can't control Ron sleeping. Yeah, they can put up a sign, read Ron sleeping, sleep stream. Still going to take out his KPP.
I think he wants someone to shut it down when he.
No, the thing is, it doesn't matter. I mean, realistically, it's if you have the viewership, you have the interaction. They don't give a fuck. It's not. Ron's KPP will always go up and down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'll always go up and down.
Yeah, for a guy who gets it taken away, he gets it back that day.
Well, no, that's the way life works. If you're making a company money and you're a drug addict or whatever, they'll slap you on the wrist. You know what I mean? It's all give and take. That's really what it comes down to. I mean, the dude was fucking a lady boy on camera.
I thought that was made up.
No. What's his name? Well, I don't even know.
Well, I know you're talking about something against the world. Ron, something against the world.
Yeah. He's entertaining.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's entertaining. He's fucking funny.
People are so desperate. And I don't even think the money's the main purpose. I think it's just to be known. People want to be known for some reason. And they're really, I'm not saying this to be mean, but I don't give a crap what people think. They're less than average, most of these people. And
I mean, sucks. Look at people traveling to India fucking complete shithole. Fucking 8,000 degrees right now to go to jail because a midget organized it. That new
Yeah.
not ice show speed. Who's the fucking clown? Ice Poseidon. That I've watched that clown. I just don't get it. Is it the voice?
I heard of the guy, and
Teenagers
he was on
watch.
the side, and I saw, hey, Ice Poseidon. How many years have we been? 6 years. So I clicked on it, and he was talking about being denied a visa. So he said somebody else has to do India, and that's when I clicked off. I said, that's it.
He's a fucking kid. He's a fucking kid that would show up and I'd interview and I'd be like, no.
They're all losers.
Yes, all good. Exactly.
Burger Planet was
Yep,
trying to go into
thanks.
CC's chat, and he was
Well,
like,
no, that Burger Planet guy is fucking creepy as fuck, dude.
yeah, no,
He's-
there's so much.
But to be fair to that burger guy, he's the perfect character for this type of thing.
No, he's
He is, but he's also his worst enemy. He'll hold himself down.
Well, no, I mean, it's a matter of being likable, being able to communicate. He's not a likable person.
No,
There's
look, if you're
No, but-
making like $25 an hour and you're like telling people off, and then you really should reevaluate your position in life.
well, I mean,
really should.
go think about it. I mean, no education,
Yeah.
you know, limited IQ, and you can make $25 an hour doing this shit. God bless.
That's a win for them. For them, it's a win.
Yeah.
It's a win.
No, it's the world has changed. You know
No,
what I mean?
absolutely.
But like, I mean, maybe it's just I'm old and I'm fucked. But if it's like, what's entertaining? Like, it's not even entertaining. It's addiction. Like being
That's what it is. You have people. If the internet went down for a week, I think the suicide or self-delete would go up like super high, because people, I look at these studies, they would rather go to prison if they can have their phone than not go to prison and not have their phone. That's the mindset of these people. And
Yeah,
you
that's
have
what
to
they
look
do
at
in
it-
Japan.
Yeah, you have to look at their perspective though. They've always had that
Same.
phone from day one when they're born. We didn't. We had it, hey, look at this. Yeah, that's stupid. Why is that person taking a photo of their dinner? We think that's stupid, but they think that's normal. It's just
Well, every day I get a picture from Yaya. She shows me her breakfast.
I get some pictures from Big G.
Oh yeah, no, fucking Holland.
Did I tell you the Syrian girls in jail in Dubai?
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, she's fucked.
They
I was
did
watching
sweep.
a Thai Z stream
There goes
earlier.
there goes the Peru trip.
No, Yaya. No, I was just interacting with Yaya. Had a boyfriend in Turkey, and she said Turkey is awesome. Should I go to Turkey?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah, I was stationed there in the mountains, in the Alps, or whatever they call them.
Yeah, Matt
But I
about
do-
Oz told me to go to Turkey.
It's where the east meets the west. So you're gonna have a lot of people that hate you and a lot of people that don't care one way or the other.
How far of a flight? Well, no, she says there's
It's
this
9
resort-
hours from EWR. It's 9 hours. I used to take that flight to Asia. It was 9, a 2-hour layover, and then 9 and change, and then on the way back it's 10 and change.
She says there's resorts that are like absolutely fucking amazing.
Yeah, you get your bunions worked down there too.
No, I'll get some hair. Maybe get a pocket extension.
Yeah, you can get
Can you
that.
stop talking about your back hair for future reference? And
Oh,
just
that's
say-
where they're going to take it. Ronster's going to come back with a full, like a goatee. He's going to have like hair all over his eyebrows.
No, there's a dude from Turkey that I watched that saves dogs and shit. The Congo dogs. You ever see that guy?
No.
Yeah. The Congo dog is like the biggest dog in the world.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. There was an earthquake over there recently, right?
Oh, yeah. They
Kelly
have them all the
Kelly-
time.
Kelly Caldwell bricked it, I heard.
Hey, did you guys hear about that fire in the bar in Bangkok this week? 27 confirmed dead. I posted
Yeah,
on Charlie's, but he ignored it and he kept talking about somebody living in New York could do very well on. So apparently nobody cared. So
I heard it. I heard about it. To be honest with you, through people talking about what Timmy, Timmy, whatever his name is, the guy with the small cock, and you know, what? No, that's how. That's unfortunately how I got my news because I didn't hear anything about the fire, and then someone, I think it was Colin or Chef or someone was saying how disgusting, you know, the commentary that Timmy had in regards to that incident, and that's what made me investigated. Yeah, there was.
yeah,
It, you
block
remember, you
fire
remember,
accidents.
you remember
People
Rhode
were
Island?
what's
Go
that?
go, Rudy. Remember Rhode Island? The fire, the
Oh
band
yeah,
place. That was
yeah.
exactly what it was. That
Yep.
was
Did
a
you see
dog
the
shit.
video? People were just leaving and getting blown completely. One girl got thrown like 20 feet on the ground leaving, and they're
Yeah.
lucky. Those people don't know how lucky they are. They were just leaving.
Well, I when I was 17, I got the flu, but I was supposed to go on a trip to Puerto Rico to one of the, you know, basically it was what is this? Kitty
No,
Cook Monster Park. Oh, no. No, my story was actually one of my a good friend of mine. Gogo knows where I went to high school, but I was involved with the basketball team outside of the sports that I played, and I was supposed to go to Puerto Rico. And Puerto Rico, the hotel they stayed at had a casino, and there was a major fire that happened. And you know what they did when the fire broke out? Because the money was in the casino, they locked everyone in the
yeah,
casino.
yep. They locked everybody
One of
in.
my friends, you know, because the flames were everywhere. He got basically a chair broke a window. They were on the second floor, and anyone that survived that fire jumped out of the window from where he broke the window. But fire, like, yeah, I heard the stories. I mean, literally, it just was.
People do
It was
anything to survive.
well, it was arson, and
Yeah.
it was you know gas and this and that, and the place just went up in flames. But the first thing they said was, "Let's make sure that we lock this place down because we don't lose the money."
Yeah.
But
Have
he
you guys
him
seen that story about 9/11? The guy that like would he like made it like halfway down or like close to halfway down the tower. He was like climbing himself down through like the support beams on the side. I could put the
Mhm.
yeah, that's I don't know where I was going with that, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, Sean, I know.
I actually have live recordings from when that was happening, the fire department. And I played them one time, and YouTube took me down quick. Matter of fact, they took the channel. the It was the fire chief. The One of the firemen said they had some young rookies that were trapped, and they said leave them and go to another fire truck, and they left them. They left them, and it's on. And then that guy obviously denied it, but it's all over the. They used to have it on the internet, but all that stuff that it was clean, that was cleansed. I have all that stuff. There were people in wheelchairs, and even that lady came down. They were interviewing. She's like, "I don't know what's going on." There were people. That lady tripped. She had a baby in her hand, and people were just stomping on her. They're running over her because that's what happens. People panic, and she said there were people in wheelchairs, like on the 5th floor, 20th floor. People were just running past them, wouldn't even help them.
Mhm.
It's just when it look what happened to Thailand. There's a reason it's called every man for himself when that happens, because that's your instinct to
mm.
save yourself.
Yeah, if the plane goes down in the ocean, they tell you what is it? You're not supposed to pump up the if you put the life vest on, you're not supposed to pump it up until the plane hits the water or something
Mm.
like afterwards when the plane is like
I don't
submerged,
know,
like
Stu Ball. They were still investigating.
half submerged or something like that. Yeah, and most people they'll panic and they'll pump up the life vest, and then that's how they die. They'll
Yeah,
die in the fuselage because they can't.
I learned just from like growing up in Ohio. Remember the Who concert? I think it was Cincinnati. They had people, like 10 people died because of some kind of fire. They're all like trying to get out. They locked the doors and they stamped. I said, you know what? I'm never ever going to be that guy. I'm never going to be that guy.
Yeah. Even
You
with
can't control, like if a bus crashes, you can't control plane. You can't control that, but you can control when you're on the ground, though.
Even like the Mexico World Cup and like South Korea, I think had it a couple years ago on Halloween or whatever. You're in a big crowd. You can die of asphyxiation. Sorry, I'm pronouncing it. And you gotta,
Asphyxiation.
yeah, thank you. And you gotta know how to survive from that. Like, because everyone's been in a crowd to a certain extent. It's like, how do you die from something like that? It's like, yeah, that can overwhelm you. It's so, just can't panic, I guess, to a certain
Yeah,
extent.
Hector, did you see that? Those flames, that looked like a dragon, like some animated dragon just blowing that fire out.
Well, the most people died when they think they ran to the bathroom, and it takes the oxygen out of the
Yeah.
entire place. So
Yeah.
then you just collapse. That's how it's not smoke inhalation or
You know who would have
like-
survived that? Ben Newton.
Yeah, he'd be the first one out.
He's a cockroach. Ben will survive a nuclear holocaust.
He's the one that would open. Don't want to open the door. He's opening up the door and he's jumping out of there, and then all the flames.
Yeah, Bill West. Do you remember that? Fucking
Fuck Bill West.
look, the last thing you want to be is the first one in a place because you're going to be the last one out because you're all the way at the other side. Cheaper. Yeah, you kind of sort of have to. It's just potluck, really. Is your luck. Wherever you go, you always have a chance. Matter of fact, I got a message from. I always stay at a hotel the night before, the night I land, the same hotel. They're telling me we patched up the earthquake damage.
Oh,
like,
Bangkok.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I had that too last year.
I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah. Yeah. They're like, just to let you know, I got an email afterwards from them. Just to let you know, there is earthquake damage, but it's fine. And I'm like, fuck
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
What was that? The place you stayed in Bangkok there, Sean?
Yeah, the Marriott or whatever the fuck it's called or whatever.
The place that I met you at, that was a great spot, by the way. That was awesome.
It's
Except for the
not
cockroaches.
bad. The only thing I don't like is the bathroom is on the bottom. So it sounds like it's, oh, you're nitpicking, you're being what? No, it's like you got to take a whiz in the middle of the night or something like that, or you have to walk downstairs to the bathroom. And if you take in the shower in the morning with the ceiling to floor windows or whatever, and then you got to walk back up to change it's like I got to cover myself up.
What, the condo? The condo you stayed at?
Yeah. The bathroom was on the bottom floor. It should be next to the bedroom. Yeah.
Oh, please. Just piss in a fucking can.
Monster remembers the 2011 earthquake, the Tremor in Jersey.
You guys are old enough. Were any of you around for the boxing December 24th, was it? Or no,
Was
December
that December in Thailand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that shit was crazy.
I
Seeing
left
some of those
like
videos.
almost a week before that. I never fly around Christmas, New Year's. I always do like 3 or 4 days before or after.
The best, I was on stream on Gogo's panel, and Japan had this big earthquake a couple of years ago. And I'm like, I think there's an earthquake going on right now. And Gogo went, oh yeah, and he just ended the stream. He's like, fuck off, Sean. And then I came back, and people were like, it was like breaking news: Japan has massive earthquake or whatever, tsunami reports and stuff. What happened to Sean the Sheep? No, he was on Gogo's panel, but it ended.
Sean, I think you should return to Pattaya and do it the right way.
Oh, I was gonna go with this before. I heard you say on Thai Z's earlier today or something like that. That because Thai Z always
No. He should. Taisi, I don't understand. What, he's retired. He worked for a financial company. His wife makes money. He goes to Thailand and he just goes to Pattaya. It's fucking bizarre. He's a weird dude. God bless him. But fucking weird. Right?
I
each
I
their
would say
own.
so. Yeah.
You know, whatever
No,
makes
it's
you happy. You know,
it's like I mean like okay, so I don't know. I mean, there's certain things about Taya, whatever. I mean, it's like you're married, you're not gonna whoremonger. The only reason to go to Pattaya is to whoremonger. Really, you know, in my opinion.
yeah. I
There's,
just
but he's never been to, he's never seen Angkor Wat. He's never been to Cambodia. Never been to Vietnam. Never been to Singapore. Like, why the fuck would you travel so far and just go to Pattaya?
that's what people do. People have it. They have what they want to do, and they're not wavering.
But it's fucking boring. It's just,
No,
it's not.
yeah, it is. But you have to remember, boring to you is not boring to another person. It's just
But no,
everybody's different.
it's just, it's more like, oh, I went to Pattaya. It's like, I just don't get it, man. There's just so many other, like, just go to Bangkok for, Pattaya is cool for 3 days. Whatever. Get your fucking dick sucked, get a massage, eat some pad thai, whatever. I mean, like,
Eat Taco Bell.
I just don't get it, man.
Look, I remember, when did Vietnam open up to the U.S.? I think it was in Clinton. It was 94 through 96. First thing I did is I went 4 days. I said, I'm going to go. And it didn't surprise me. It didn't shock me. It didn't make me like, wow. I just went because, like, I knew if I was born 10 years earlier, I would have been over there anyway. That was why I went. I just wanted to go. Now I'm thinking that's like one of the best destinations to do if you're not a monger. If you're not a monger, you'll be fine. If you're a monger, and good luck.
People laugh the whole fucking under it. I probably will go back to Udon and then go to what is it, Sisaket, where Yaga's from.
Yeah, by Cambodia border.
Yeah. No, is it Sisaket? Yeah, that's Sisaket.
Yeah, that's where phone is from.
Yeah. So I'll do a little time there. I just don't. I don't know. There's so many things that are. I'm gonna ref a lot of games. I don't want to fucking. I'm pushing hard for 62 in retirement.
Is
Yeah.
Ace doing okay?
Yeah,
Have that.
just do 62. Don't work any past that.
Well, I don't know. How much is enough? Not. There's never.
You'll never know.
For me, you don't know. You know what I mean? You don't know. But it's like one of these things. It's like, what I mean? I've been to this place so many times. Is it worth going back? The flight sucks, guys. It's fucking.
does.
I know.
It does. If you're there, looking to party and all that, I guess it's okay for a week. But if you're there for the people are there for like 3 months and like, oh, I dread going back. What kind of life do you have back home if you dread going back after being back? I don't understand that. But to be fair, it's their life. So they know what they like, what they dislike. But my point of view is like, fuck that.
You know what's the worst thing in the world is getting bored of the dream location you have. That's the worst. And that's what happened to Ben.
The funniest thing is when people say living the dream and the guy's like in a shithole area, like beer's like 40 cents still. It's like, what the fuck? That's not living the life. That's hell. You want to know what hell is? Take a 90-minute ride outside of BKK.
Go. The funny thing though is, it's like living the dream, living this and that. But like for me, like the moment I take my last breath, the most memorable thing about Thailand for me will be the fucking
getting kicked out of Saran.
Exactly. Go. 100%. That the shithole fucking Saran.
Yeah, that was content because you had people like exit. He knew exactly. He goes, "Oh, if you go there, this chair I have a mark on it with the initials RR385."
Yeah.
He knew that area very well. But when you walked into the 7-Eleven and then we saw you pulling your suitcase behind you.
Yeah.
We all just started laughing. That was great. And you know what? That didn't hurt anybody, didn't harm anybody, but you'll remember that for life.
No, that for me. That was Thailand, man. That fucking, I really enjoyed the ducks and the sleeping in the hut.
When you went to that
Fucking,
resort, that was cool. That when you
which
spent
was
it with Yaya in that like resort.
PP?
No, the one where he live streamed the last time he was there or whatever.
Colipe.
That like
Colipe.
island or like a little resort or what. I bought you
Yeah.
that drink. Remember, I bought you the.
That was
Well, I didn't buy it. You paid for
That
it.
was
But-
that was
PP.
Colipe.
Yeah.
Colipe.
okay, yeah. No, that was cool. Yeah. Walking
Colipe
around.
is really cool. It's I was actually talking to, like, for me, a great vacation would be like getting bored on Colipe. It's the Maldives of Thailand. It was a great spot, really good spot. Um, but yeah, like I think I'm done with like just
Yeah.
traveling to see like this place and that place and this place. I think I want to travel to go to one spot and just sit and just be bored.
Like most Americans, they'll go to like Florida for 2 weeks, they'll go to Mexico for
Mhm.
10 days. They'll never leave where they're at, but they seem to have a good time. I don't know
Well, I think
how. I'm not
no,
that way.
I just like with the exception of a few spots, it's like if I'm going to travel to Bangkok, I want to go to one spot and enjoy it, and I can't
Yeah.
do that for Thailand. Like as I said, I have
I
17
think you're
days.
gonna change. You're gonna change your tune when you retire and you're not on some time schedule.
Hmm.
You'll change because when you got to get back, every second counts. Every second. If you're like you have 21
Well,
days,
yeah,
every second counts. But when you don't have to deal with that, you're like,
but it's
fuck that.
but
I'll do
Gogo,
this.
once you've seen what you wanted to see, like those 17 days, 18 days, it's like what I mean. It's like
Oh
like
yeah,
I still like Sean has spent extended time, and you have as well in Bangkok, and I've only touched the surface of Bangkok. You know what I mean? If I can get a really nice hotel in Bangkok, I could spend fucking my entire trip there and
yeah.
enjoy myself.
Yep, you can, and it's large enough. You'll have new things every day. Matter of fact, I'm actually going to go and I will stream certain areas because I have people that are going to like show me where they
I
hang out.
still, I've never gone to the park with the fucking monitor lizards.
Oh, you mean Lupini?
Lupini, I've never been there.
Oh yeah, I've never done that either. Yeah. It's supposed to be. I don't know.
Although one of
If you
the
do go, talk about Ricky, and they'll throw you in the lake.
I've never been to Prime Burger. That's supposed.
I walk right
Oh,
past that
God.
place.
Garbage.
Yeah,
I
you know
Although
what's funny?
I-
Every all the Brits were telling me, "Oh, this is great. Get the Bangkok or the French or whatever." And I'm like, "No, I'm going to get the New Yorker, but I'm going to get the go plain with nothing on it, just the burger, the bun." And I to be fair, it was the presentation was great. It was the 45-minute ride in like 10,000 degrees Kelvin, and when it got to me, the bun was saturated. It almost was gone because of the condensation. And I looked at it and I just threw it away. I didn't even try it. I was like, no. Gary, he said, Big G said, you got to go in and eat then and it'd be fun. But I just can't bring myself because, like Sean, yeah, I walked by it. Fuck that place. It's instilled in me now not to try it.
Yeah, exactly. The meats are presentation. And Monster told me that He just probably doesn't remember, but he said, "Yeah, presentation is good, but it's just the meat's off. It's terrible." And
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well,
"Yep."
all the meat is off for us. Like when I
Mhm.
got the Aussie beef, the grass fed Aussie beef, I was like, holy shit, what the is this horse meat? And
It's
then
like venison.
I
No, it's
had
like venison.
I had to remember that's what meat tastes like in the States before the 80s, before they
Yep.
pumped it with all the hormones and stuff.
It's like venison,
Yo,
basically.
Lotto.
I got the hookup though in the Philippines. One of my new
Never
customers is
never
is
going back. Don't do it, monster. Don't do
no,
it.
dude, this guy's awesome. He's a character. Great story behind him. He actually went to Colombia, but he has no, dude. This go. I'm not going to tell the whole story, but this guy is the balls. Funded, uh, basically free education because he was so smart. Guy's brilliant. Just, but not like an arrogant brilliant, like just a fucking brilliant dude.
Where did he hang out over there?
Oh, he grew up over in Manila, and
Oh, okay.
he got hand picked, and he was doing all like whatever the fuck it was, but he got a full ride to an Ivy League school in the United States, and
Nice.
yeah, yeah, and he's loaded. But he's not. Just a fucking great guy. But I told him about Southeast Asia, and that's how we kind of connected. Told him I was in the Philippines in 2018 or 19, and he's like, the guy has like properties everywhere. Properties in fucking what's the surfing place? I can't remember it.
Is it
Ricky's been.
Boracay? Is it Boracay
No,
or Cebu?
no,
Cebu?
mm-mm. No. He lives in like one of the high rise. He has a huge apartment slash condo in Manila. Uh, Siargao, Siargao.
I don't know how
He
people can live in Manila. The
he
food.
doesn't. No,
Oh my.
but he told me he built his dream. He has a compound in Siargao. Siargao, one of the islands there. That's where like the hippies go to surf. And he's a place there. He's like, whenever you want to go, and just tell me. He's got slaves working for him over there. The guy is brilliant. He's fucking awesome. He's like an anomaly in the world, just in the financial world. He's just a
Is it
brilliant
called
guy.
Ciargo?
Shargo, yeah, Shargo, the surfing place.
Yeah, that's cheaper posted it.
But made his big money, he basically took care of his family, but he bought this place in Shargo, and just judging from this dude, I know for a fact it's fucking mind-boggling. So I'm tempted to do,
Yeah,
Bangkok.
you can
Bangkok.
just go because if you get bored, don't want to eat Jollibee anymore, it's only 3 hours back.
Have you
No,
guys ever been to Jollibee?
There's one in
yeah.
Jersey, up closer to Monster than that. Than
Sean,
me.
Sean, I told you my Jollibee story, right?
I don't
And
think so.
no,
Maybe.
no, dude. I hooked up every street kid in Cebu by Mango Square, every thief. I brought the girl up. Well, it was a girl. Yeah, I think it was a girl. I brought all the street kids into the place, the fucking Jollibee, right up down in Cebu, right by I forget the name of the bar. There was like 12 kids, and the fucking manager was flipping his fucking brains out. Well, all these kids had probably robbed every fucking patron and every
Yep.
fucking person.
Mm.
And I paid for all these kids to fucking eat. And after that, dude, I was golden. Like literally, like I could walk those streets, with hundreds on my head.
Did Tim
Dude,
K try to mooch a meal?
No, those kids fucking looked out for me. Like it
Oh,
was,
yeah.
it was that was what it came down. The one girl, what happened is one of the kids came up to me and I'm like whatever. I gave him fucking whatever the fuck it was, the Filipino equivalent of like $2. And then another kid came up and I'm like, fuck it, let's just go to Jollibee. And dude, it was like I was a Pied Piper. Like,
Yeah.
dude, all these kids followed me. It cost me like $35 US, and I fed. Dude, it was. But like after that, because I hung out there, I was there for like a month. Like
Holy
like
cow.
like these kids loved me. Like they, I mean,
I
of
wonder how
course.
many are still alive.
No, I don't know.
They
Well,
they die. No, I'm serious. They die
the
young.
girl I was with died. I told you
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That
She
was
had
my
the
pedo.
baby and COVID.
That was the pedo story.
Yep.
I was 19, or no, she was 19. I was in my late 40s, and yeah, she died of COVID. Yeah.
Sean,
So,
tell everybody your
The
experience at
McDonald's.
McDonald's in
Yeah,
Philippines.
I was in Manila. It's not much of a story. I was in Manila and I walked by McDonald's and I'm like, they had like ice cream advertisement on there, and I'm like, yeah, I could go for an ice cream, whatever. And I went in there, and the cashiers were all standing up in front. They were like, kind of like, hello, sir, or whatever. And like looked around, there was these kids dancing around like it was a birthday party or some shit like that everywhere. There was this massive smell of poo. I wouldn't even say shit. It was just like poo, like big time. And I'm like, I'm not. I'm getting out of here. I'm not eating in here. That was pretty
Yeah,
much. That was it.
look, I was there in '88 and 2003, and I bet you if I went next week, it would still suck.
Yeah.
Just you got to be able to eat, and then that food blows.
Yeah, I've talked to Craig Rusin. Like I just when I was around there, he knows the places I hung out in Manila. Just hung around the green belt, like the malls, main areas, just because of the food. I can't. Outside of that, no, I'm not gonna eat any of that stuff. It's a terrible place.
Oh yeah, Lotto ate a half a pound of beef sticks the other day.
Jeez.
He's on the carnivore diet.
Yeah. No. Not gonna.
Sean, any trips planned? September, October, November?
I'm still thinking about going to Burma. I think it's the same place Monster.
Burma.
He can correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, no, they've opened up their Monster went there. It's that airport that is like on top of a mountain. I think that's Burma. I think it's the same place he went to or
Burma's
something.
Myanmar.
Okay, no, where's Bhutan?
He went to
That's
the Himalayas.
yeah, no. I'm thinking they literally it's in Southeast Asia. They literally opened up like 4 or
Yeah,
5
Bill
months
West,
ago.
same thing.
I think it's Bhutan. I want to say.
Are you going to go to Retard Island?
hello,
No,
hello, hello.
no. I'm not doing any of that. I watched this documentary the other day too about um no countries in Africa except for 3 have McDonald's. Or
They have
something.
KFCs. They're
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, because of the chicken.
No, it's
Hello,
it,
hello,
chicken's
hello,
cheap.
hello.
Yo.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear
Hi,
me?
Gar.
Hello. Oh,
As
I
AP
made the
would do.
switch.
Hi. How are you?
I got
What do you like to do?
100%.
I like to watch movies.
Showing the
AP.
sheep. No, you're talking about Myanmar, Burma,
Yeah.
and no,
Yeah.
I've never been there.
Where is the place where you landed on the mountain, that like airport where everyone like the second plane crashes or some shit like that?
Nepal.
Oh, okay.
I try to tell you, Sean.
Yes.
No, I'm thinking
I
about
try.
going to. I think it's Bhutan that I was looking at.
Yeah, there was a steakhouse in Phnom Penh, and the chef, I think he was from England, and he was heading to New York City the next day. And I was talking to him. He goes, "Where are you from?" I said, "Jersey." And he's like, "Jersey? Where's that?" I go, "New York." He goes, "You don't sound like you're from New York." Like, because I'm not from there originally. And that food sucked. That he, to be fair, he came out with like a bunch of different types of beef. And I was like, after the third bite, I had to say, "Oh, look at the time. I got to get going. I'm late." He goes, "What are you going to do?" I'm gonna meet up with Ben Newton, you know? He goes, "No."
What do
But
you, what do you,
Ben saved me. That place sucked. I think it's called 309 or something, Steak 309 or whatever. Look, the guy's cool, nice, but the steaks just they weren't any good.
what are you traveling next, Goga?
I'm going to Rome for 4 days,
Mhm.
and then I'm going to be in Bangkok on the 1st of December. But then
Oh
on
shit!
good.
Will, will we ever meet up?
Yeah, if you're going to be there.
I will.
But
I'm
I'm going to be
literally.
in Udon. I land at 8 in BKK, 8 a.m., but I'll be in Udon
Mhm.
by 1:30.
When, in December
Yeah,
or
December.
November? Because I'm gonna be. Well, it's. I still haven't decided. Peru, Panama. What do you think? Should I do Peru, Panama,
Peru, Panama.
Just flip a coin.
Turkey, or just be
Did, did
Turkey
you
a
go
was
big?
down to Did you go down to Atlantic City for half of a day just to sign those guys in and leave?
No, I went. I actually went down Thursday night. Won. I think it was $210,
Oh, okay.
Do
and
you have to
then
do? Do you have to put your name down for a security deposit?
no, you can't. Well, with like
I don't farm.
Because I'd be
no,
like, no fucking way in hell.
no,
Like,
with Atlantic City, like if you're gonna get someone a room, you have to go down, you have to sign in, put your credit card down,
Yeah.
and the day that Ron was fucked, I called my guy who actually was got transferred to Vegas, and I said to him, I said, listen, I said, I've known him for years, fucking 20 years. I said, do me a favor, I can't come down. Just can you? I had the suite, and the dude, he was laughing because he saw the numbers. He's like, you gambled, like $300. I'm like, dude, just hook me up. Don't, And he's cool. I've known him for years. Because, like, in order to get the rooms and get all the bullshit, like, they're expecting a return.
Yeah.
But he was, I said, just give me the room. I'll, whatever. I think it cost me $20. Just, because it was a countdown. Because Ron had to get out of the room by a certain time. And I was watching the stream, and I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, this is bullshit. He's going to, I think it was on Charlie's credit card at that point. Because Charlie, no, it was. It was. I'm like,
oh, jeez.
Now you know why Charlie was very worried.
but it was
That's
like,
why
it
Charlie
was,
laughed when Ron got his credit card denied at the bar in the morning too. He's like, "Your
well,
credit card's been."
that was the other thing. But I was pissed because, like, literally, like, it's like $350 charge if, whatever it was, $350, $400 if they catch you smoking in a suite.
Yeah.
That's legit. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I was positive that my card would get charged. Because all the trolls, you know what I
Yep.
mean?
Mm.
It's just like,
Absolutely.
and I'm like, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, Ron, you completely fucked me for doing a one hitter. And he was denying. He's like, oh, I didn't smoke. I didn't smoke. I'm like, dude, it was on fucking camera.
Yeah.
Everyone saw you smoke. And I thought he was smoking cigarettes. It was like a fake cigarette
It
with
was a
weed in
one
it.
hitter. One hitter.
Mm-hmm. But I'm like, you fuck me. That was like Steph smoking in the suite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
R.I.P. Steph.
I'm like, but it was more of like just the fact. It's like, dude, I hooked you up, dude. I put you in this like a bullshit suite. got your booze, and just you know what I mean.
Look,
Ron is
he sober respects that. Drunk doesn't give a shit about anything.
but
That's how it is.
Yeah, but I can't handle that. You know what I mean?
No one can. Yeah, you're not. Yeah,
Yo, Craig Rusin.
even
the,
going on
the
his.
no,
his
the idiot. Like I told him, I texted both Charlie and fucking Ron. I said, I'm gonna leave you my diamond card. It's free food and free booze. You guys could basically what they could do is one go in and give the card back to the guy waiting in line, and they could eat for free, drink for free.
And Ron left it in a machine.
Yeah,
Are you serious? I didn't.
Yeah.
Even,
no, dude, no, like Sean, like that card, like if you're an alcoholic, that card is like fucking gold.
Gold. Yep.
Ron could have. The club is only open like for certain hours, but it's like the right hours, like 4 to 10 o'clock at night. Like you do what you want to do in the afternoon. If you want to get shit faced, you fucking show the card, go in there, and I'm talking like top of the line booze. He could have drank whatever he wanted, and the food, the pizza was a poor depiction of New Jersey pizza. That was an embarrassment. But dude, they have. Yeah, and God forbid if fucking the 7-star girl, Stephanie or
Stacy. Yeah.
Stacy came, dude. The 7-star room is the balls.
Yeah.
It really is.
Well, Ron should be there this weekend doing that because if you're going to get drunk, you might as well get drunk at AC and make money.
No, the 7-star, and they probably would let him stream. Well, not Ron, but I mean,
not Ron.
Like I used to go to all the fights, the Pacquiao, no, not Pacquiao, Mickey Ward, and the guy that got killed by his Brazilian wife. No, he did.
It's funny how it comes out. Yeah, he used to go to all the fights. Pacquiao. No, the Brazilian guy. He got killed by his wife.
No, he did. No, it was I saw Mayweather versus
Pacquiao got killed?
No.
No, it wasn't Pacquiao.
Uncle Nettie died.
There was an Italian guy that used to fight. He was a great fighter, but he didn't have the
Don
speed
Flamingo?
No, stop it. I'll think of his name. Arturo Gatti. Great fights. Arturo Gatti versus Mickey Ward. They fought 3 times. Were probably the top 10 fights ever. These guys just beat the shit out of each other. I saw Arturo Gatti versus Mayweather, and that was huge. But that was my buddy who was a gambling degenerate. We got comped for everything. But I saw all those fights. They were legendary. Not sure where I was going with this whole conversation.
I think, Atlantic. I think I saw you mention on Charlie's that Atlantic City has a lot of history. They did a lot of fights there. I didn't even know that.
Well, yeah, Tyson fights. I mean, Atlantic. It's content gold. Those fucking idiots didn't do shit. Like Charlie's like, oh wow, I'm gonna walk along the boardwalk and it's just
what can
me off.
Monster, going in that Charlie is gonna do that. Ron is the
yeah, surprise. Ron's the one you can yell at.
Yeah.
Well, no, but I mean Charlie, they started streaming and the idiots didn't connect to the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi in Harrah's, CC's like, oh, Harrah's is, they block you. The reason why I go to Harrah's is because I'm away from the nonsense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just, it's a great place.
I think Harrah's on the inlet. It's right there at the inlet. That's why.
No, but like
did that card offer food and booze?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ron losing that card was one of the biggest.
Well, no,
Yeah, that's
no.
fucked up, honestly.
CC paid for that for Ron's room the extra night. All he would have had to have done was shown the card, and it would have been free. It would have been fucking free because my card was already on file. CC probably could have got another week. If he
Look
went
how
down
long
to-
it took them to go to White House subs.
No, I mean it just pissed me off. Like
They
were
went to
fuck-
Johnny Rockets, and I'm like, isn't that the place that was on Monsters Cruise? No one wants to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. Oh, no, this is-
But the White House sub, he actually had content there because all those guys were talking. You know, like 1978, I was over here. That's content. You may
that's,
like
yeah,
be tired of
that's-
it, but it's content.
there's so much more content there.
Yep.
There's so much history.
Now, next time I go there, I'm going to look for Charlie's photo in there.
Oh God.
You know, my brother went in there. He has total recall. And he went in there in the 80s and he went back like in 2010 or 11. And he was talking to one of the guys, the owners, and he goes, wait a minute, you told me in 1983 that this happened. And they were looking like, what the, who is it? And then they went back and they go, holy crap, who is that guy? I go, that's my brother. And he goes, how does he remember that? I go, he remembers every single thing ever in his life. He can pick up a book, read it to page 520, put it down 30 years later, pick up at 521 and go on. He would know. It's just how it is. In med school, he would read his books and then give the books to people who couldn't afford their books.
That's torture. That really is going on. That's torture.
Yeah, because you can never forget a birthday. You can't forget taking out the garbage. You can't use excuses because you know.
I'm that way with stories. Like I won't remember your name, but if I met you like 25 years ago, you told me a story, I'll remember the story.
Yeah. Man, I'll never forget the story though. You and Sarin walking in a 7-Eleven.
I can't believe this. God.
That's like the best ever. No, but Monster, if you do choose to go to Southeast Asia, let me know because I will be in Udon by 1:30 and on the 1st. And if you're gonna go there, you might as well go early and get it over with.
I like udon. I enjoyed udon, and I had a very good time there. I like young girls, right?
Yo.
I didn't laugh at that.
Such nonsense.
Yeah. You know what's funny
Never
though? Udon will have a statue of Ron in the middle of it one day. Udi Town. In like 20 years from now, I'll be like 80. I'll be like, yeah, I came here. I knew Ron. No, you didn't. Yeah, let me tell you about Ron. You're lying. He didn't drink 72 beers. That was Andre the Giant. I go, no, that was Ron.
Monster, I'll make you not a bet, but a promise. We land in Thailand at the same time. You want to go to Pattaya? I'll follow your shadow.
Really?
Fuck you.
Wait a minute. If Monster goes and you're there too, I will go.
Oh, now you're horny.
I'll do that. No, you're such a bitch, dude. It's like
I didn't even want to go there. We're gonna have this conversation a million times. I did not even.
Why not? Why not?
It's a dump. You know it's a dump. You've said it's a dump. It's a shithole. I focused on the YouTube shit. I tried to like it.
You just this is where Charlie was in 2016, and
Well, what else am I supposed to do? You want to
get
walk
your dick
around?
sucked, get a massage, and enjoy yourself.
Massage. Those massages are
thrown at
crap. $9 massage. No one cares about that shit.
Oh, it's the best. It's the best. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
I'm gonna go.
We'll
If
do
I'm
it.
there with you guys, I'm gonna go look up Josh and La La Land.
We did. We met Josh.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Yeah.
Ride for Kicks. I'll look him up, and I'll look up Sean in Wonderland.
I thought you were going to say Shaun the Sheep. I was like, what?
Well, you'll be there. Don't have to look you up. You'll be there.
Sean in Wonderland will be hilarious. And walk down the
Yeah,
street.
Charlie said he can't go back to two places. I know one's Iran. I don't know the other. So he can't go back. So he's stuck in Chonburi.
I don't know.
Monster
I don't know.
Magic Dwarf wants to know what you had for dinner. The second time you posted.
Was it Prime Burger or
Had,
Taco Bell?
What did I
New
eat?
York pizza?
I bet you had corn. Corn was involved.
Nope. No, I actually got home late. My father had actually went over. I called him at like 6:30. Said I'm not getting home until 7. So he went out and got something to eat. I had chicken and broccoli. Chicken and broccoli.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
Man,
Yep.
nothing's going to beat that story of AC ending up in 2 hours in North New York outside of the
Yeah.
Capitol, the
I
Keys,
kind of
the
you were telling me
cops.
about that.
Oh, man.
He's like, oh, I gotta go out. It's 2 a.m. Fuck this shit.
That must be like a great area because Monster, yeah, I dropped mayonnaise jar in a car. I went over there. Listen, look, I worked 10 hours today. I don't want to hear your motorcycle.
My mom had some, apparently, my dad, I went for dinner with my dad last night. My mom had some, apparently, some tests for certain like health things or whatever. And I was like, wow. I was like, I never thought that's kind of weird. That's tough. I don't know.
What are you saying, Sean?
Sorry?
What are you saying?
My mom had some tests for dementia.
Wow.
I was
Well,
like,
type 3 diabetes is dementia. They're rephrasing it to type 3 diabetes.
Oh, just basically, if you want dementia, just take medications for high
yeah.
blood pressure.
Absolutely. Statins, all that stuff.
Yeah,
Because it drains the cholesterol. Cholesterol is a nutrient. Your brain should be saturated with it.
not if you have what I have.
But they're doing the opposite. They're doing the opposite, and they're draining it from your body. And this all changed in the 80s by a stroke of a pen. They changed everything. That used to be your age plus 200. That was the normal range for cholesterol back then. There was a kid, a softball buddy of mine, his kid brother, he was crying. I go, what's wrong? He goes, Scarecrow's going to die. I was like, dude, he's like 21 years old. His cholesterol's over 500. And they're saying he's going to die. About 6 months before COVID, I bumped into a Scarecrow. He's still alive. But
you know,
you're right.
The best thing you can do in life is not
live.
live. Not go to the doctor. Not let them tell you what's going to kill you, because you're all going to die and rot.
And there's no heaven. There's no hell.
Exactly.
Listen. A childhood friend's mom died about 3 or 4 months ago. She was 97. She ate hot dogs 3 times a week.
Fuck you and your hot dog.
She ate pretzels and beer every day. She was heavy. She was overweight. This was in the 70s and 80s. I went back in 2016. She was still heavy, overweight, eating that diet. She lived to 97. Now, do you want to take the chance and eat that and be the one that dies early or manages to live to 90? No, but she did. She did. She outlived her sons. One was 52 and one was 51. And the one that died at 51 wouldn't have died, but he joined the military and unfortunately got ALS. 2 times the general population's people who join the military have ALS. And he was one of them.
Injections?
That's what it is, in my opinion. I can't prove it. I'll be called a nut, but You're a guinea pig when you're in the military. I found that out in basic training.
But I mean,
Yeah, Flash Gordon diet. Yo, Mr. G.
No. Don't. Who said that? Flash Gordon? No, don't say that about Flash. Flash it will never die.
Internet monster, you need anger management. No.
Fuck you. No, internet monster, you need anger management. You have issues. You need to go get checked.
Internet monster in his classic COVID days.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, Jeff, but I got to. Jeff, no, go ahead.
Yeah.
That dude, I just did not like him.
I don't know whatever happened to him. He just fell off the planet. Sebastian. He lived in China and his dog ran.
He was the original pedo.
Yeah, the original PDF. He was the original one.
Oh God!
It means there's more than one.
Oh my! And the people that go over for Limas are the deviants.
No, it just the whole like pedo thing. It's like just look up the word pedophile. The word, it's just insane. You know,
they don't. The people using that word don't even know it. It's a certain age. It's pre-pubescent. It has nothing to do with like 12, 13, 14, 15. It's not the 18 people. There's Eberfile and some other file.
It turns into what's creepy, I think. So you look at like Ron, for example. Ron's in his 40s, and it's like, he talks about all this
exactly stuff. Lotto.
Ron's the only guy that I know that gets his haircut every like 1 week or 2 weeks.
We have to, Ron.
He's the only guy who can grow his hair.
Yeah, but Ron, Ron like, mentally stopped developing at the age of 18. You have to realize that. Ron, there's a lot of shit behind Ron that's just, yeah.
We all.
You know what? It's funny, Bill West. Your comment reminds me of something. All these guys from the UK have all these nicknames for people. Where do you think they came up with those nicknames? In their own country.
Yeah,
they didn't just go over there and say, "Hey, I'm going to make up a nickname in Thailand."
I didn't even know what the hell nonce meant until I had to look it up.
Well, you knew what a bell end is.
Oh yeah,
it's funny.
I think I called my dad that one day, and he was like, "You call me a bellend," and I was like, "What?"
It's funny though, like with this whole the way things have worked out. Like the English were always so like, "Oh, I have 37 people watching me, or I have 100 people watching me," and now the whole dynamic has changed, and it's hysterical.
Look, I figured something out a long time ago. It's not just the guys UK, it's everybody. People are not watching these streams in a positive, they're watching it in a hate. They're hate watching.
Oh yeah, no question about it.
And that's just how it is. It's like the person like me. You're never ever gonna please me with the pizza ever. I'll find something wrong with it, no matter if it was the first one ever invented. I'll find something wrong with it. Well, that's a minor thing, but a lot of the people, not a lot, maybe a handful of people in the genre, nothing you can do, they'll be satisfied. You could cure cancer, hunger, and they'll find something to bitch about. And you just have to just roll with that punch because that's who they are. You try to change them, that's the worst thing you can do. Just say, hey, good morning, and that's life.
That makes it fun, though.
Well, of course it does, but at some point you just got to stop. 2023 was my stopping. I said, I'm not going to argue with people, and that's it. I'm done. It's just the way it is. People can do what they want. Here and there, I'll have little like back and forth, but that's it. I'm done with it because in the end of the day, they're not going to change my mind. I'm not going to change their mind, and we're never going to be in the same area at the same time. It's just no sense arguing it.
I'm thinking about going back to Hanoi again this year. What do you guys?
Oh, I like Hanoi.
It's good, but you gotta get the visa.
I'm in Hanoi right now with all this fucking smoke.
Yeah, Gogo, you're right. The air quality is brutal.
Yeah, you guys are fucked.
Brutal over here.
You know, I was trolling. I was in Canadian streams. You guys and your fucking climate change. You owe us an apology. I want money. And I swear to God, about 10 minutes later, somebody posted Trump's going to charge
Yeah.
tariffs.
I called that. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, Trump is gonna use this.
I blame Kevin K. Kevin K. was
Yeah.
doing something. Kevin K. did it. No question about it. Yeah, but it's been bad. Yeah, this happened like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. The fucking Canadians with their wildfires. It's
You're right,
rough,
Barry.
man.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad, Mr. G. I heard on the radio that it was equivalent to smoking 10 cigarettes per day. And I think
Ron was
then
lying
that's
on
not
the
really
kick
bad
shit.
for smokers, but it is for non-smokers.
Yeah, like the whole
Yo,
sky was like
HK.
hazy and shit.
Yeah, you're too far west, HK. You're in the normal part. You're in Vancouver, BC area.
Fucking Canadians, motherfuckers.
Yeah, they're a specialty.
I love the Canadians.
Definitely.
All the people from Canada I've ever met were cool. They were cool.
Canadians think that they're like somehow like they're popular on the world stage. Like, no.
They're like in between like Pakistan and like Uzbekistan on the world.
They're like, no, we can fight. I'm like, no, you can't.
Yeah,
like,
they don't even have a military anymore, I don't think.
Blame Canada.
Yo, Robert B.
like
best
even
buddy
like the
in Manhattan.
NHL, it's like we hockey as our pastime. We're famous for hockey. Okay, where would you be without the NHL? Which is
they survived. They haven't won it since '93.
That's true.
Yeah, Montreal. That was my fallback team, the Habs. I watched a documentary on Quebec.
Carolina's won multiple times.
Yeah. But they were part of it too. And what's his name? Barry Allen. He'll contest to this. The Hartford Whalers were awesome in the WHA. Then they went to the NHL, and then they were kicked out of the out of the city. Their team was stolen from them and went to Carolina. And a few short years later, they won the cup. Quebec, it's even worse. Quebec was very, very good in the WHA. They went to the NHL, and the team they lost the very next year won the Stanley Cup in Colorado. That's just how it is. I think Ron Hextall was one of their star players. I don't know hockey guys. Monster would know these guys.
Who is that New Jersey guy, that NHL player that he got killed?
Oh yeah, his brother. Or
they're
whatever.
Still doing the court case or some shit like.
Oh yeah, I refed that kid.
Jeez.
Yeah, no, I refed him down at the shore. What the fuck's his name?
Yeah, I know.
Him and his brother were riding boat.
On bicycles. They were on bicycles.
They were both Goodrow. They were both drunk. Yeah.
Yeah, but then they were both drunk, and then there was a drunk driver that hit him and killed him.
That kid, he was tiny. I refed him when he was like fucking 12 years old. He was tiny.
Jeez.
The kid was unfucking believable. He was so good. I think he scored like 7 goals when I refed him. Yeah, he was a phenom. The Goodrow brothers. Yep.
That's sad.
Johnny Goodrow. Johnny Hockey. Yep.
Johnny Hockey. I know Johnny Unitas.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually, his name was Johnny Utah. What a great arm. Went to Ohio State, got hurt.
That was
became an FBI.
That was a movie. Point Break. Point Break.
Yeah, Monster. I knew you would get that.
Point Break.
Yeah, great movie. We'll get him when he comes back. He ain't coming back.
That's what's the guy's name? The actor, Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze.
If you're
Robin Banks.
If you're on Facebook, they troll him beyond belief because his girlfriend is like an older lady, and there's always pictures. There's always pictures of him and like they make him look young, and they make his girlfriend look like she's 70.
Yeah.
You know. Oh God. Oh boy.
Monster play competitive hockey.
Monster has broken up.
Hector has a message for you, Monster.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to know if any of us have put on a pair of skates and played competitive hockey.
All the way through college. Yep.
There you go.
All right, well, let's get down to the nitty gritty. Monster, when you met me and that guy he was being an asshole in the bar based on maybe my skin color or whatever. Were you actually gonna fight that guy? You remember that?
Fuck
you were
that
angry.
guy's an asshole. Fuck him.
Sean. If someone gets aggressive with me and throws a first punch, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, you're definitely that type of a person.
I'll
100%.
pay the $20K fine, but that
I don't.
dude's going to jail. He's going to morgue. Fuck the jail shit.
Well, no, I've never there's been scenarios in my life where I've been the aggressor and an idiot, but plain and simple. Like if someone throws down, I'll throw down.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Fair enough. And that guy was he was a loser. That is one of the reasons I kind of honestly I don't like Pattaya. I mean, it's just dorks that go there.
Look, you're gonna have that anywhere you go, Sean. I actually had that in a fucking air bridge in fucking FCO airport my last trip.
Yeah. That's right.
Swept. He's on the ground. Then he runs over. He did this. He did this. He did this. And the lady was like 4'10" with the Italipole. And I said no. And I handed my Italian passport. And then it all got resolved. And then they were on the plane, and the guy came up, and he was standing there. I'm not that type of person. I apologize. And I said, listen, I don't carry things over, bro. I said, you and your buddy want something to drink? Sure. So I bought them both about 3 a beer. And then I showed them where to go in Bangkok because they were never in the airport. I had to walk them to immigration.
The beauty of Thailand, though, like no matter how moronic you get,
somebody's been worse.
Well, no, you can buy yourself out of most situations.
Look at Ice Poseidon. He bought himself out of that hotel stuff.
Yeah, but that was stupid anyway.
Yeah, that was retard. But he still bought himself out of it.
Well, no, I mean it's if you there's scenarios. I mean, like the fucking idiot that killed the fucking girl, put her in a fucking in a
yeah, it just happened. What a month ago or whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, like
Beach Road.
As long as it's not like associated with ties. Like if you fight fucking Capio,
they don't give a fuck. They're just happy because you're not fucking with the tie. You're gonna pay the fine each, and you're gonna get kicked out of the country. They're happy. It's a win-win-win.
Even with Joe, like Joe was stupid. Joe Tequila, Joe whatever.
Oh yeah, when he got and he
someone picked up 1,000 baht, note and whatever. All he would have to have done was basically say, okay, here, hand over another fucking, $100, 3,000 baht or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't have been in jail.
Yep.
It's just
that story doesn't add up. No offense to the guy, but it just doesn't.
I thought Joe hit the guy with the beer mug.
Yeah, it was a foreigner. That doesn't matter. You can do that.
Yeah. Oh,
you ever hit someone with a beer bottle, it doesn't break or whatever, and that's just one thing. The other thing too is he waited around till the cops showed up. Thailand cops showed up, and he was the only one there. I don't.
No. I don't know. Whatever.
Sean, you have to remember he lived there, so he wasn't running away because he lived there. He's gonna have to go outside eventually.
The best example
is it's principle. Somebody took his money. He wanted his money.
The best example of how things work in Thailand is Sharky. Remember Sharky, the guy?
Yeah, the big muscle guy. The big muscle guy.
They went after him.
Sean, this dude was fucking huge.
He still is.
Is that the military? That was the military guy.
This is a gym rat.
He was
a big giant gym rat.
He was a lone shark in the Gold Coast of Australia. Made a fortune. I actually like the guy a lot. He actually legitimately cares about everything else, just dogs. He
You
loves
know,
the street dogs.
Dave the Dasher lived 2 or 3 floors either above or below him recently.
Yeah, soy 6. Yep.
Yeah, so he's still there. So he's still there.
Or whatever. Yeah, he's there. But he and he even admits it now. Like what happened was just they targeted him because he's just a outrageous fucking foreigner. They went in. They went after. Basically, what they did is they planted drugs on him, and it was bullshit because he's not. He's like whatever they say. No drugs. He's hardcore. Fucking likes to bang hookers and lift.
Yeah.
But
the rest of the day wastes.
But they were after him. They wanted to put him in jail, and then like someone within the Pattaya higher ups said, "Hey, listen, Timmy, play the game or you're done." And he played the game, and I'm sure he paid something. He stole all his gold and this and that.
Yeah, he's still there.
But he's still there. He's still there, and his attitude.
During that time, Phuket and other places, and any place at Tiger Gym, steroids just unbelievable. And I guarantee he had his hand in all that.
Well, he still does. He still does. I mean, the one dude that just died, the fucking the influencer, the one guy that had the weird body. Yeah, anytime he flexed, his pecs would go nuts. He died from steroids or whatever the fuck he was on. There was another guy that Charlie was talking about that he met or he saw in Pattaya, and the guy had a drug addiction. That's what happens because you can get whatever the fuck you want in Thailand.
Yeah. Look, you can go over there, and a year later you could be jacked, shredded because everything it's at your disposal and it's pretty cheap.
You're never gonna. Sorry to interrupt, but you're never gonna be able to impress a hooker.
Why would you try that? What's the purpose
That's why
of
I
that?
think people go over there. I think for the most part they
the retards go over there and try to marry them.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's the fact.
You can build them bathrooms, but never marry them.
Yeah, like it's a perfect example. Ron's doing.
You can loan them your Home Pro discount membership card.
Ron can put $2 or $3 grand into a modern bathroom, and they're not gonna like that shit. They're gonna no. We like taking shits in a bucket.
Listen, Sean. No matter what, whenever I'm in Surin, I will have a place to take a dump. No matter how old I am. No matter how old I am, I can always go and take a dump.
That's a fair. Look, you have to remember, these people have like 10-year loans on cars, 8-year loans on phones. They're not thinking the same way we're taught to think in the West. It's just not. So for them to shit in a hole, it's no big deal. It's just not. Look, Charlie was talking about it. When you're on that Appalachian Trail, you have to do it. I'm thinking everything he said was wrong. And I had a 2-day field hygienic course on how to shit in the field, when to do it, upstream, downstream, you name it. And everything he was saying was wrong. Now, to be fair,
trolling
if you can just shit and get away with it, that fine. But how he was saying to do it was wrong. Absolutely wrong. There's a certain way you sit, a certain way you hang from a tree, you name it, it's there. And it's all gravity that's going to take care of it. Like babies used to be born. Women used to stand up and have babies. Gravity took care of the rest.
No.
Man, Vikings on a Tim K married one, David Bond married one.
I think I would go to. I don't know where I get. Well, go. You said it, but I don't know. Like my next destination, I feel like maybe the flights are so brutal. Even going business class is like I don't know if I can do that shit. I'm thinking maybe like Philippines, honestly.
Fuck that. I've never ever ever. Fuck that.
Sean,
Fuck
you would
Sean.
whine like a bitch. Oh my god, if you went to the Philippines, you'd be such a fucking vagina.
I'm not gonna lie with that
I
one.
think he's just saying that for a reaction. No fucking way.
Yeah.
Sean.
No, I honestly, I've looked into it, and I'm like, well, oh, but they celebrate Christmas from like fucking Halloween to like January 31st, and all the prices go up
ever
or
since
whatever.
YouTube and the StreamYards, it's Christmas from January to December.
Yeah, and they all are abroad being maids or some shit, and then they want to go back, and they
You would hate it. You'd be such a bitch. Oh my god.
what?
You're like, oh,
What?
so
You could have just one night. You could have done the Hyatt or the what is it, the Hilton in Pattaya. You had to go with the other shit. No shit.
we were there for 2 days, dude. Fuck you, dude. No matter what, you would have bitched and moaned. If I took you to fucking CMCM, fucking, you'd be like, oh my god, oh, look at all the Russians. Oh,
No, I
sh-
would have liked to have seen that side of a world.
so do it. So do it.
All right, then I'll do it. I don't want to do what other people tell me. Yeah, this is what you have to do. Or
I didn't tell you what you had to do.
well, you kind of did, to be honest.
Sean, you're a cheap fucker. I didn't want to pay for CMCM for you.
I'm not gonna lie with that one. I am a cheap fucker. I was
You
born
were-
that way. You know
You were
that.
you were trying to get money off me for fucking a bar fine in fucking Bangkok.
That's true. That is a very true story.
I'm
Yeah,
I'm not gonna pay.
but
fucking,
did I want to do the bar fight? No, I did not. Yeah, that
No,
was
you wanted
yeah.
you wanted us to get killed by the fucking the Thailand mob. Fucking idiot.
you went at what I said to the guy afterwards. People don't know this, so I was like trying to negotiate or whatever, and I'm like, this bullshit. And I'm like, I'm not gonna do anything or whatever. And Monster said, hey, is anything above 2,000 or whatever, like, you don't accept? And I'm like, yeah, no worries or whatever. Anything, nothing like that. And at the last moment, the dude or whatever, he was like, no, he was like putting in his calculator or whatever. He was like 3,000 or something. And I'm like, 3,000? I'm like, hang on a sec. And I went over to Monster. I'm like, Monster, he wants 3,000. Monster went, what?
No, if you wanted to bang that Filipino lady boy on Soy 11, I would have paid.
Oh, stop bringing that crap up. I did not want to bang any lady boy. For fuck's sake. No
right in front
fucking
of
lady
Taco Bell.
boy. Fucking, that's one of the reasons I don't want to go. When you told me that's a lady boy, I was like, what? I was like, okay, I'm not into that shit. Yeah.
He was hot. He was very hot.
He?
Yeah.
That's on you. I don't care about any of this shit.
You really liked him.
You should have stayed.
Yeah,
with the
definitely.
Chinese
100%. That's why I slept with him afterwards or some weird shit. I don't-
clip.
Yeah. I don't even know how that would work. Be like fucking with Ron wanting to boink some fucking weirdo in the butt.
Dude, you were looking on YouTube. You found a video of him afterwards. I know.
But you can't talk about that shit. You're an asshole, you know that?
There's nothing wrong. Sean, there's nothing wrong about, commenting about an attractive.
Well, you were the one that told me about that video, so it's on you.
No. You're the one that brought it up. You're like,
No,
oh my god.
I did not bring up the video of me looking up the lady boy on.
You did, Sean. You did, Sean.
I did not. You are the one that brought that shit up.
Sean, I'm a boomer. I don't know anything about that. All I know is
you
that
are a boomer, definitely.
I remember you. No, technically, I'm not. I'm 56. A boomer has to be, what, 61, 62? No,
I'm almost there next year. I'm going to be a new channel, Boomer. I'm going to be Boomer. Boomer sooner.
All I know is
Monster is being very rude. You know, he's trying to talk about like homosexuality and shit.
What's rude about that? What are you, homophobe? What's wrong with that?
No, we're gonna talk about your nephew. Oh,
yeah, we can talk about him. He's making about fucking $1 gazillion more than you ever will.
yeah, you wish.
Sean.
Come on.
What? Sean,
You're better.
Sean, his net worth right now is over $10 million. How you doing?
Well,
No,
you
Sean.
could have gotten into the Hilton. You decided to go with some shit.
Yeah, no, I didn't. Well, why would I take you to Pattaya and pay for a room and put you in the Hilton?
Oh, I know the reason, but I can't say it on
Because I knew I would never get my money back.
That's actually you're 100% correct on that one.
Exactly. So what? Yeah,
But
like,
there's
it was
another
hard.
reason behind it too.
It was hard enough to get you to go to Pattaya.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't want to go there. What the fuck is he?
You
I
wanted
did
to
not.
stay at Soy 11.
Hilton's
Why
not
the fuck would
expensive.
anyone want to go there? You wanted to go there for certain reasons, dude. Come on.
Yeah, to get laid, and you have no desire.
I did not care for that shit. I didn't go
Well,
over there.
you'd rather stay in fucking Aquad or whatever the fuck that was, and
Watana. I think
live in your fucking roach infested fucking suite.
Whoa.
It was roach infested, right?
actually, yeah, he brings up the truth. There was.
It was.
I said, I'm like, hey, there was a roach in here earlier, and you know what you said afterwards?
Wait,
What?
let me guess. I had a summer job killing roaches.
Exactly. I did. Yeah. I showed him. I said, listen, just fucking go underneath the sink, get some. Yeah, I fucking.
Put some
That's
salt
awesome.
over here.
I love you.
Bunch of fucking pussies. Holy crap.
Yeah.
It's true. I was being a pussy,
You're in a
100%.
third world country, and you're expecting not to see a roach once in a while.
Dude, put chocolate on it, eat it.
It's my first. Listen. I don't do this Thailand shit. It's my first experience to a certain when that shit happened or whatever.
Did
I
you
don't.
stay close to Sukhumvit Airport, Sean?
Pretty much. Yeah.
No.
That was
Sean's place.
pull.
No, where Sean stayed was fucking awesome. It was a great spot, dude. That fucking.
Was it Onut area?
Onut, yeah. That fucking. That area we hung out up top on the roof was the bombs, man.
It was good. I think it was alright.
The water festival, right? That was the water
Yeah,
festival.
that Koi Katam or whatever the fuck they call
whatever
it.
it is. Starts with a K or whatever.
It was cool.
Why would I want to drop the link for Aaron? Isn't that the weirdo that fucking like goes on all these chairs? I don't know. I'll drop the link, Aaron, but I probably won't like you and I'll probably kick you off. Okay?
Aaron. The fuck is that?
He's like on Kelly's channel and
No.
well, let's give him a shot. Fuck it.
Here we go.
See what happens.
That usually means Monster's getting bored. He's like, somebody else wants to come on.
No, it's 12:11.
It's Friday.
We're not getting the numbers, guys. We're just.
We're not getting it done.
Getting it done. We're trying to impress Viking Prepper so he can come over to kick.
I mean, I was back in the day a YouTube superstar. You know.
I was gonna put this video out on my channel. I was like, I put in like to Alexa. I was like, hey Alexa. I was like, what do you think of Cheap Charlie? And Cheap Charlie, his real name is Shannon Medlock, and blah blah blah. And I was like,
It really
wow.
did. It did come up with that.
Yeah, it did.
Wow.
And I was like, and I'm like, is he getting it done? And it was like based on so many subscribers or whatever. I would say he's not getting it done.
that would be Billy Blue.
Yeah, Billy Blue. Yeah, definitely.
Kick is such a garbage app. Like,
I know.
It reminds me of Twitch. Everything, the look, the feel.
No, dude. I like for me, like I'll click on Ron's stream, and I have to click on it 3 times in order for it to load properly to watch it. And then if Ron it dies out, I got to do the same thing over and over again. It's fucking.
Wow. I got I think 26 notifications in like 8 minutes from Ron. So I unsubscribed. I didn't even click the do not notified. I clicked the unsubscribe. And when he was working on his widgets, I would unsubscribe and then click, and it would pop up. Score just followed.
That's
And then
yeah. I
he,
did that too.
yeah,
Yep.
I saw that. And then he did it again. So I, of course, because you can only do it once, so I unsubscribed and then I followed it again. He never caught it. He wasn't catching on. It takes 2 minutes to get that to work.
Oh God.
Quatrix and Kickbox, Streamlabs. It's garbage with Prism. Ron has to get Prism Pro or whatever. He should just talk to Jeff Lepard. Jeff will walk him through it. I don't have the patience. I really don't. I should make a step-by-step video and send it to him, but he doesn't have line right now.
I don't know. I try to to lead these idiots to content, and they just don't know how to do it.
It's
You know?
super easy. Believe it or not, it's super easy. It's like 2 minutes. But he's either sober and working, and then when he gets back, he's too tired and he has a beer or 2 or 5 or 7, and then it's just not going to happen. So he was trying to do it during driving yesterday, deliveries, and he got somewhere, but then it just stopped working. Mosh is in that kick.
No, how about literally just pulling over the side of the road in Baltimore, paying a hooker $50, and getting her to help him deliver shit. That's content.
You nailed it. If Lindsay sat in the passenger seat in the front and bitched at Ron the whole day while he was delivering, he would have 200-300 in the chat the whole time because they were perfect together.
No, it's just don't I don't know. I mean, whatever. Bring little Ben. And don't show
one day do like a 5-hour, but it's going to be tough because you can't leave him in the car alone when he goes in and out to get the deliveries. So you would have to take him in with the delivery and take him to the door with the delivery. And I don't think Uber wants that because you can never leave a kid alone unattended in a car, even for like 20 seconds getting in and 20 seconds getting out.
Dude, if he brought Ben to Disney World, little Ben and the midget, the father, whatever, to Disney World, Danny. Oh my God, the content.
Yeah, 2 fags and a little kid.
That's
what people would see. That's what people in Florida would be thinking.
God. What's up, Barry Allen?
What's up, Monster? What's up, Sean? What's up, Gogo?
Yo, what's up, buddy?
Yo. Yeah, Kick sucks. Don't use the app. Just use the fucking browser.
It's garbage, man.
Yeah,
if you use the browser,
use the browser. You can actually configure it using the browser on the phone. Hint, hint, Ron. Hint, 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 Ron.
Yeah, he doesn't get it.
Yeah.
It'll never happen. You know that.
I know. That's why I just stopped. I just absolutely stopped trying to help like a year or 2 ago. Just how it is. I did my thing. I'm still going to hell. Don't get me wrong. I'm still going to hell, but at least I won't have like the bottom level of hell. It'll be a second level hell.
But Monster, I know you meant well and you did well and you tried to do everything to get those guys to have a decent time in Atlantic City. But the beginning of the end was when you posted that picture of the Evan Williams ball. I was like, oh, that's
it.
It's over. It's done.
Remember the Iron Sheik? He had those 2 clubs that weighed 70 pounds each. That's what that Evan Williams bottle looked like.
Yeah, you should have got 2 of them. Maybe it would have balanced it out a little bit.
And I thought Charlie poured it out. I missed that. I wish I
told him to. I told him to pour it out.
You're right. You tried. there's nothing you can do and say because we all knew the end result. Every one of us knew exactly what was going to happen with Charlie and with Ron, and it happened. But to be fair, they both did okay there. Ron did a little bit better because of Cookies Cream and
Cookies
Shanae
cream.
and her friend and all that. But when he bought a beer for $9 and tipped 11, that's when I knew he can't that's why he's like in the situation he's in. He just can't do that. It's not doesn't mean you're a bad person if you don't tip. All right, Sean. Sean, I'll be right back. But he was struggling, and then he had issues with like no credit access. His goal is 5 years to be out of debt, house paid, and out of Dodge. And going to AC will prove he's never going to meet that. Unfortunately, I want him to meet it, but reality is I know he won't. You know, I paid off a huge mortgage in 3.5 years. So I know it can be done. I didn't have the drugs, the drinking, got to fly here, got to do this. I get it. You know, people have their needs and wants. I'm a different person. I see something, I see a goal, I write the date down. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to waver. It's tough being in his position. I get it. I was there too when I was a kid. But you know,
He's not a kid, though.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You're in your 40s. You got to start like pulling up the old bootstraps. But you can't live for him. You can't live against him. You just have to wish.
Ron thinks he's going to die tomorrow, and it may happen, but you can't live that way.
No, you can't. Because if you don't die, then you're fucked if you blow all your money. And then you're going to end up dying because you're going to self-delete yourself probably.
But go. No matter what, put yourself in a position where you can make more money.
Oh, absolutely.
Always. At the age
I'm doing it now. I don't have to, but the last like 3 months, a lot of things have happening. People dying and leaving me qualified accounts, and I'm thinking, I don't want this shit. But it's too late. I have it. Now I have 10 years to spend all that money. And another person dies. And I'm thinking, what the fuck?
No, you know, people like laugh at the boomer or the older you get, realistically, it's you know, people say like, oh yeah, you know, you age out, you don't have an opportunity. The older you get, more experience, more knowledge you have, more opportunity you have. You can get like consulting gigs.
Oh, absolutely. I get job offers all the time.
Yeah, exactly. So people always say, oh, you know what? Oh, yeah, you know, you reach a certain age, your earning potential goes to shit. It doesn't. It doesn't. No. It doesn't.
Your prime earning years are, I think, 46 to 56. That doesn't mean you don't earn after that. Look, if I needed money, I would pick something I did in my business world, and I would go find a job training AI to do my job. People are making $300K a year. I think I can easily do that.
Easily.
I'm actually training AI on Vanguard, the difference between different types of accounts during the brokerage part. When you take them, and federal, I have federal, I have New Jersey's tax-free, but all that kicks in when I'm 62 for Jersey. So I'm trying to figure out ways to like deplete accounts without losing an arm and a leg, you know, and AI is not a really good thing to help because it gets things wrong a lot. And I'm looking at them like, how the hell did it go up when it should go down? Oh, thank you for correcting me. I'm thinking, what good are you? I'm having you do it so I don't have to like click a calculator every 10 seconds. But to be fair, you help AI and you give it specific instructions, it's 99%.
It has all the data.
Yeah.
You know,
it's just, but it makes mistakes. You just got to be ready for that. But yeah, you're right. Any age you can make money. I knew a pilot who was in his 80s. They took his license because every year you have to have a physical. And finally, they just said, you know what, we're not passing you. And so he went and he started instructing. And he's still alive. He's in his mid 80s. Yeah,
Some of those pilots are making like $500,000 a year now.
Oh yeah,
They're making a fortune.
Longshoremen in Jersey, the first 3 years they start at 25 an hour, which isn't a lot of money. Fourth year, they're now at 50, which is top end for them. With overtime, they're making $140K a year. That's not bad for a guy right out of high school, 24 years old. But the people who are managing are making $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 a year, managing those guys. But good luck trying to get into that job. It's like almost impossible unless you have a sponsor, meaning a dad, a grandpa, an uncle. That's what we called it BFI, brothers, fathers, and in-laws. That's basically what it is. But to be fair, if you're a veteran, they want you, but they want you for the management section. They don't want you for like the labor part. That you're going to go through that, but eventually they're going to make you the manager because you have leadership skills. Well, you should. At least if you were in for 2-3 years, you should. But you can make money not going to school.
The manual part of those jobs is pretty much done, though. You know that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, everything's all like automated, and you see you drive by the port, you see it's all done 2, 3, 4 in the morning. There aren't any men out there. It's all automated.
No. The crane operator that Tom Cruise played in The World of Worlds doesn't exist.
Yeah. I knew kids right out of high school went to BFI, and they went to some like school for like 8 weeks to learn how to use a crane, and they instantly were making like $100K. And this was in the 80s.
Yeah. Oh, easily. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was easily. Overtime, those shifts that they run, and they literally just sat in the compartment, looked down, and fucking, Yep. Occasionally, even if they fucked up, they still get paid well.
Oh, yeah. It's funny because like there was a kid, everybody made fun of him, and he knew since he was a kid that he was going to be a crane operator. He was working all over the world. At one time, Dubai had 88% of the world's cranes in Dubai, and he was in one of them.
Oh yeah, he made a fortune.
You can make money if you want to work. You just gotta be willing to work. But today, anybody under 30, they don't want to work. When you hear people say, Charlie, he said it, matter of fact, he goes, well, I don't want a 9-to-5 type job. Well, you can't. You don't have any skill sets. You can't do a 9-to-5 job that pays anything a livable wage because you don't have any skill sets. You don't. I don't care how much you read, what you think. You don't have any skill sets on paper. You could be the best guy on paper. Nobody's going to hire you because you don't have a piece of paper that is used as an insurance policy to the guy who hires you. And I knew a guy, and he was in IT at Merrill Lynch. Guy was just phenomenal, but he fucked up one thing. And I remember they asked, who hired this guy? And one guy goes, well, I did. He goes, well, look at his resume. He doesn't have it. He never went to school. Doesn't have certifications. It doesn't. Why'd you hire this guy? He goes, this guy is the reason we're 2 months ahead. Doesn't matter. You're worried about his job. You should worry about your job. But the guy who knew nothing but had a college education, a couple, crappy certifications from Microsoft, he'd fucked up. No big deal. You know why? Because the guy knew his resume is my insurance, because he should have known not to do that because he has the sheepskin and the certs, and he would never get fired, the hiring guy. But the guy, if you hire a guy who didn't have anything, now you're taking a chance. And that's why I'm telling the Charlies of the world, you're never going to get hired.
CYA factor.
Absolutely.
Yep.
That's how it works. You can know everything, and you just make one mistake. The guy who hired you is worried about his job, not your job. And that's just how the world works. But back to Charlie, he doesn't have any skills. He can't. I remember he said he was going to manage a McDonald's if his YouTube doesn't work out. I'm like, managing McDonald's. You can't. You're not qualified.
Manager McDonald's. He went to McDonald's today? I think he tried to get a coffee from the fucking touchsime thing. He couldn't even
work
fucking
the
do that.
kiosk.
He couldn't even work that thing himself. So how's he gonna manage a damn McDonald's?
Yeah, I like Charlie, but reality's reality. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it just because I like the guy. You're not gonna get a job unless you have skills. And most people now, you got a 9 to 5. I start laughing. I heard a guy, he was walking around, he had 12 people in his stream. He goes, all these people with 9 to 5 jobs, they're all brokies. And I'm sitting there laughing. I'm thinking, I had a 9 to 5 job, and I guarantee I'm not a brokey, but he doesn't know I exist. In his mind, he thinks I don't exist because he doesn't have any money. That's his thought process. Go ahead. Like people, you got to do, like Monster nailed it the other day. He said, just because you configure an app doesn't mean you know tech. That is exactly true. That was nailed it. Who do you think made this stuff? Our generation. So
the biggest, if you want to listen to the biggest tool with the whole fucking boomer shit, GHB. That kid is he literally is such a fucking idiot.
No, he has the answer for everything. Now he's on his 51st new thing. He's now selling peptides
with women, with jobs. That kid, if he should literally just reset and listen to his own streams.
It does. He's like everybody else. They're never wrong. They know more than you. When he was bitching and I like GHB. Don't get me wrong. I go content. Please. His content is content to me. I don't agree with him, but it's content to me. But when he said he had an issue because some guy with 30 years experience and a master's degree from Stanford was hired over him, that's an issue. I just sit there and I'm thinking, that's the mindset of people. That he in his mind thinks he's equivalent or if not better than the guy with 30 years experience in the field and a master's from Stanford. You can't help that. And
I know,
I like the guy. Don't get me wrong. I like him.
He just can't fix that. No, he did an hour-long stream on scissors and on how to groom himself. God.
No, I think the new thing is he's selling like peptides and he's into this fitness. He's like, look, he's 3 or 4 months in. He's down 24 pounds. Look, he's benefiting his body. That's a great thing. But there's no magic pill. Well, there is GLP. If you want it, take GLP. You'll die. Your stomach's rotting. The bones density is going to go. Your livers, your kidneys. And then your hair, if you're a woman, that's going to fall out. So the lawsuits are already there. 4,000 lawsuits for Ozempic alone. It's already out there. Stay away from that, folks. Just walk more and eat less. That's a simple equation. That's it. That's all you have to do. Eat less and walk more.
Well, isn't that drug supposedly for people who are diabetic?
Yeah, that's what it's for. Yeah, but you remember, Viagra and Cialis, mainly Viagra, was for heart issues, even in animals. And they found out, hey, this is a weird thing happening. This is a side effect. We can sell that to men, and that's where that went. But that was originally for heart issues.
Finasteride was the same thing for hair. It was for something else. Yep. I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird how something's made for something else and it ends up being sold way more for something else.
You know what happens is fake equals fake. So if you live a fake existence, you try to keep your hair, you try to make your dick bigger, you try to No. This is monsterism.
Viking, this is for you, Viking. Pay attention.
No, it's okay. So you know what? I'm not the best looking guy in the world, so I gotta get hair. I gotta get a bigger dick. I gotta make more money. How about just accept where you are in life?
Yeah.
And I'm not even talking about.
Ricky is like he's a lot of things, but in this case, he's correct. Pastor Greg said,
Mhm.
"Play the cards God gave you." That's
But
it.
you'll be a lot happier
Absolutely, and
if
you'll have
you're
a lot more money.
if you're a 5 going for a 10. You're never going to be happy.
Nope.
But also like mindset wise, like fixing yourself in at a 5 or a 6. But it's like you don't know. I mean, it's just don't. I don't know. Just no matter what. I mean, it's like you know what. In the end,
It's like the guy who makes like 100, maybe 120K a year.
Mhm.
He's trying to keep up with his childhood buddies or make it 500-600K a year.
Yeah,
He's gonna run out of money. And
yeah.
that's the point. People are chasing everything. They're whatever it is, money, booze, broads, whatever. They're chasing. And I forgot the scene in some movie. The guy said, you'll never go broke chasing money, but you'll go broke chasing women. And
Mhm.
I thought, I knew that as a kid. Why don't people know that? Even in these movies, people are like, "Oh wow, I never heard that." I'm like, "You're 50, you never heard anything like that? What's going on? You hang out with Mother Cabrini or something all day?" Because this is normal stuff. But people just don't listen because like I'm not picking on GHB, but guys like that, they know more than you. They're gonna do it. It's like something that has never worked. They're gonna try it because they're doing it. It's gonna be better.
Craig Rosen. Advice from a bloke that stargazes at pigeons for content. Gee, internet monster. What is it?
Get your hand off of it.
Oh, Craig Rosen. Craig.
Yeah, Venom. You're right. It's Venom from something.
Jump on board, Craig. I'll let you talk for 30 seconds. Most of the time I kick you off because you're a dumb fuck. Where the fuck's he from? He's Australian, right?
Well,
Yeah.
the Aussies don't claim him,
Yeah, no, he's
and the Kiwis don't want him.
nah.
And he's too far. He's too far away from EU. So, but we like Craig.
He's the builder, right?
Yeah, Bob the Builder.
Bob the Builder, that's right. Oh God, I love trolls. GLP-1 receptor sites on joints cartilage from reducing pain. I don't know.
Everything is the new pill. I remember in the 80s, everybody was pushing anything Joe Weider. Remember Joe Weider?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Muscle fitness, but I called it muscle fiction.
Mm-hmm.
And a bunch of guys on the base, they were monkey see. I call them monkey see, monkey do. Look how big we are. I said, but you're out of proportion for your body. And why do you have all this like acne all over your back? Don't tell me it's because you're laying down benching. What are you guys doing? They were doing steroids. And 2 of those guys are dead. They didn't even make it to 40. The thing is, people, they see other people do it and they get results. It's like this guy, he's 23, 24. He's in shape and he's eating a box of donuts. He goes, I eat carbs every day. You don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, keep doing that. And then when you're 50, you won't be eating carbs and looking like that. Your body will change. I don't care who you are. If you keep eating that, it's going to happen. But anyway, about a year later, he got in a car accident. Couldn't work out, couldn't do anything, but he kept eating all the junk. To his credit, he came back and goes, I was wrong. Look at me. I fucked up. I shouldn't have been eating this. And I could have been like Bobby Heenan and Mr. Perfect. We're not the types to tell you so, but we told you so. I didn't. I just said, look, I hope you recover from your injury. You're young enough where you can wipe that out quick and recover. Just remember this time. Don't forget this because you're going through it. Remember this the next time that you're eating a dozen of donuts. Tell people you're never going to get heavy or anything. It's just not how it works.
I remember the word smoko from Pink Boss. Remember that song?
That's a break in Australia.
So,
it's a smoko.
fucking dumb fuck. You wouldn't last till smoko in my world, internet monster. Craig Rosen, what's your world? Your world is your
monster.
What do you,
people
what?
people are under the impression you never did any physical labor. That's their problem. You lay floors, bricks, you name it, you did it.
I did demolition in Manhattan. Yep. I've done tiling. I've done it all, dude. I've done it all. I could build a house better than you, fucking Craig Rosen, you fucking dumb fuck. I can read plans. Whatever. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Craig Rosen, number one Bob the Builder in the genre.
Oh, and I don't know. I really admire blue collar workers, but if you want to excel, you eventually get past building, and you manage the building, and then you get to the next level where you basically design, complexes.
Yeah, and you're financing the complexes and the building and all
that. Exactly. So but no, not everyone can do that. But
no,
I mean, it's
look. Today I was reading about a baseball player, and I think I remember him in Texas because I was there at that time. He won 53 consecutive games in a row as a pitcher. I don't care if it's high score or not. That's fucking unbelievable. 53 he was 54-1. He was 1-1 and lost, and he told his mom, "I'm never losing again." And he didn't. But he got hurt, and he never pitched one day in college or minor leagues or major leagues because he got hurt. And so I was looking up his stats, and I said, "Oh, let me go look it up." And instead of him coming up, it was a guy who was a hairdresser in Hollywood in the 70s, and he was the reason for Rain Man, The Color Purple, and a couple other movies. He's worth $300 million now. Went from hairdresser to that's what happens. And like Elon Musk, Musk is like a unique bird. I remember he said, if you're going to take chances, big chances, do them in your 20s because you can recover. You have plenty of time to recover financially, except if you're married. Then you don't have a chance. You just take care of your business with your family. But if you're single and don't have any responsibilities, take the biggest risks in your 20s. And he's right.
But but go. It depends on the person. Ray Kroc.
Yeah, exactly.
Ray Kroc is a perfect example of, you know what, fuck this. He was selling fucking whatever.
Milkshake. He was selling milkshake machines.
Yeah, milkshake machines. And
he went out to San Bernardino, California. And the rest is history.
Met the McDonald's people and fucking, So that was in his 50s, right?
Yeah.
40s or 50s.
It's never too late to take a chance. I get that. But overall, if you're going to really take a chance with your money, you got to do it young because then you can recover. It's like a guy who gets divorced. He's going to go through, kangaroo court, get all his shit taken from him. In 5 years, he's recovered financially.
But I mean, like, there's something to be said about someone that, whatever, went through all the bullshit, older, knows he's going to die eventually. Those are the guys that just are dangerous.
Yeah, like Henry Ford. They asked him, "Why do you keep working? You're a billionaire." He goes, "Because when I stop working, I'm going to start dying."
Yeah.
And that's, if you stay active, that's what he was like. That I told you earlier that my neighbor, she died at 97. I give her credit. She never sat around. She was always doing flowers. She would walk, but something about her, she just couldn't lose weight. Maybe in the 3 hot dog, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, and all the pretzels of beer, pretty much. But she never just sat around like a lot of people. Like all the other mothers, they're dead because they sat around, did nothing, but they were much thinner than her. But she was actually doing things, and her mind was always working. She never went cuckoo. She had her marbles, and that too helped you, because if you're losing your marbles, you lose everything else. Because if you can't think, you can't function. That's just life. Your legs aren't going to go any just because they're going to move. They need something to tell them to move. And if your mind's gone, you're not going to be able to tell your legs, hey, look, we got to walk. Your legs are fine. It's just you're not. There's no way to say, hey, look, here's the instructions. It's not happening. And that's unfortunate. That's what like Chad Jones in the house. Chad found us.
Craig Rusin, Internet Monster has bun nuns. Show his braille ability of reading. Big respect to handicapped in the world that don't give up. Craig, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. Everybody's angry at Trump. All the anti-Semitics, all the Zionists are mad. Everybody's mad at Trump. There's nothing Trump can do that'll please anybody. And I like how they all come out after the fact. They never say it before something happens. It's always after Trump. Now, I always tell people, no president affects your portfolio. You can have Biden, you can have Clinton, you can have W, you can have Reagan, you can have Jimmy Carter's a different bird. He fucked up everything. But Trump, actually, I looked at all the years. Trump's actually killing it portfolio wise.
I'm up 17% a year.
Yeah,
no, 18% a year.
I'm looking. I'm thinking, I don't care about Iran because it's not affecting me. I don't care about like the price of oil because it's not affecting me. I don't care about Israel because it doesn't affect me. I don't care about anything pretty much anymore because it doesn't affect me. I kind of put my life in that situation because when I was stationed in Israel twice, my eyes were open to the real world. You know, I grew up, I was Catholic, but as I got older, all the pretty girls were at the Baptist church. So I went to a Baptist church. And lo and behold, I was told Israel's number one. We have to protect Israel. And then when I get there, I find out about the USS Liberty. I knew that way before the internet, folks. I knew all about it. Matter of fact, our training, we had to have no radio contact because of that. The second time we didn't have to go through that, but the first time we had to. And anyway, my eyes were opened. And I said, you know what? I was lied to. I was brainwashed. Israel, we never even signed a treaty of alliance with them. I ask people on blogs all the time, why are you calling Israel our number one ally? We've never signed a treaty of alliance with them. That doesn't mean I don't like any government. I like people. I have plenty of friends that live in Israel. I have many Jewish friends that live in Jersey. If you don't have at least one Jewish friend and you live in Jersey, I don't know if you're
missing out. Bar mitzvahs are awesome.
Yeah. Oh, well, all my Jewish friends, believe it or not, they marry Catholic girls. And I asked them, why did you guys all marry Catholic girls? You met my mom, right? Yeah. You met my sister, right? I'm like, enough said. You don't have to go any further. Now I know. And I've been to many dinners, and grandma sitting across from grandpa, mom sitting across dad, brother sitting across sister, little brother across little sister, and the girls, the women were doing nothing but just destroying the guys, and they just sat there like simps, cucks, and taking it. I said, I can't be in that environment. Sorry. I can't. That's just life. You know, and they're out there.
That sounds like Craig Rusin's life. No,
oh, Jesus.
Yeah. But look, I don't let anything happen to you. See people all over the internet. Oh, Trump did this. Trump's God. Trump's an asshole. Trump this. Trump betrayed me. I'm like, if your life is that affected by Trump, I feel bad for you. I really do. Just move
Oh,
on. Live your lives.
Hang on. We got a special guest.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Hey, thanks,
Craig.
Internet
Chris,
Monster. G'day,
Chris, you're not
Go-Go.
gonna like
G'day,
this.
Sean.
Oh, Craig.
Sphincter.
What do
Oh.
you mean, no, Craig?
Chris
It
is
should
gonna
be a
badmouth hockey.
should be
You're
a round of applause.
You remind me of your upside down floating submarine.
Sorry, Craig.
Well, that was that.
Oh, there he
Wow.
goes.
That was it.
That was it.
And ladies and
That was
gentlemen,
it?
that was Craig Rosen. A round of applause. And Craig will not go home empty-handed. He'll get a consolation prize. We're going to give him the game version, the take-home version.
Come
of
back, Craig. You're back. He's back. I had to do that just for shits and giggles.
No, I love your trolling ability and Monster. That's what I've always liked about you. You're just not on that cuff of a troll like me, mate.
Craig,
That's awesome.
you got to learn that they got the kill button, the kill switch. I don't think Craig knew he was taking off, putting backstage on that. He was busy drinking.
Yeah, no, I just had a beer. Like, fucking have
Yeah.
a sip out of the
Hey,
beer.
Mayor,
Go,
you're at least 17 in.
yeah, oh, fucking no. I'm on 7, actually.
Yeah.
That's
hey,
why I joined. So, like, I won't be abrasive. Like, what would you say? Like, fucking one of those rude cunts, the internet monster.
what is it, 5, 6 o'clock?
We'll never know, Craig. Sorry, bud.
I was gonna ask him something, and I'm like, oh, I looked at
Jesus
his
Christ.
screen, I'm like, what the?
I'm going to have time to go fucking wax my ass like internet monster does. Yeah, block again. So,
I'll do that next time, dude. I'm definitely getting a full body
that
wax.
was Content Monster. I clipped it, and you're like, oh, Jesus, holy
Dude,
crap. And then
that would hurt. That hurt.
holy.
The thing,
yeah,
I mean, it
especially,
was
especially
funny.
when you get something up your sphincter, doesn't it, internet monster? Sorry.
Oh,
sorry.
No, that was Bangkok, dude. That was special.
I thought that was Vietnam.
No, the sphincter stuff was Bangkok. Oh
No,
God.
we're talking about the hair removal.
Hair removal was Hanoi. Yeah. Yeah.
The funny thing about that was, like, either they were putting on the wax wrong, or there was no wax known to man to be able to take off that hair. My God.
They ran
That
out
hurt.
after like two or three attempts.
Oh my God, that hurt.
Dude, the area that they ripped off, like where they ripped it off, you look like a fucking lobster. It was like red.
I'm good. That was painful. I thought it was.
Did they eventually use a razor?
Yeah, they gave up. Yeah. Yaya's like, no more. Yeah. Yaya already promised she's gonna take care of me when I come back. She'll do it.
Yeah.
What's that going to cost?
Yaya confused with the Sarin in Dubai.
Yaya's cheap. Yaya is about $100 a month.
Holy shit.
See, Sean, there's investment for you.
Don't need it. A proper Asian lady already got the lasers done when they were born. They don't need to do any of that shit.
Yep.
Internet monster, why don't you boot Sean? You always boot me. Like, Sean's the most boringest cunt around. At least
then why did you come on the
Go-Go's got
panel?
something interesting.
Huh?
He knows when to shut up. You know, he
Thank
definitely
you.
knows when to shut up.
I was reading that a little bit earlier. Yeah, I gotta shut up at certain times. He wants to be friends with Gogo. I gotta. All right.
I'm always going to be friends with Go-Go.
And by the way, Quag, what is this shit about the Philippines? We want to know. Were you in Manila hanging around the green belt?
It's all done, Sean. It's all
All
done.
right, fair enough. We're not gonna talk about it. That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, Chris.
You were in Manila?
No. Yeah, Craig is around here because he knows shit. Manila's his home place.
Manila's a shithole.
And not like fucking plucking hairs and getting fucking waxed around the pillow. Fucking
It's not like that. That's his home place.
Manila's awful, dude. I was there in 2018. Oh, awful.
What do you guys think of Clive going to Soy 6? Are you gonna watch it? Or?
Clive, no one cares about Clive.
Dude, I think I'm going to watch it. Because it'll be new content, and I'm very interested what's going to happen.
I thought that about AP.
Clive's gonna get clocked.
Yeah, I think so
weak.
too. If he gets drunk,
Yep.
When's he going?
I think September, October.
Oh, Jesus.
Somebody
Worst time
convinced
to
him to go
go.
during the rainy season.
Like the worst time you could go. That's when Ron goes to Thailand.
Exits go next month.
Exit's been exiting for the past fucking 3 years, dude.
No, he's gonna go visit next month.
When's he
When
going to
are you
exit
coming?
officially?
When are you coming? When are you coming to Australia, Go? I'd like to hang out with you, actually.
I was there in January 2020 for 7 days,
Mate, I was here. I was here, but
and I was
didn't know
warned
you
about.
then.
I was warned about going to Darwin because of you.
Oh
That
no,
was-
that was Ben. That was Ben Newton. What happened? What happened to Ben Newton? I haven't seen him live for like a month.
Ben's on Kick. Ben
Is he?
Newton. Yeah, Ben Newton, whatever.
Yeah. Monster and Ben had
Ben
a
Newton
falling
Chronicles
out,
7.
and
Ben Newton Chronicles 7.
No,
He's at 7.
I settled it tonight. I said, Ben, I have no interest in harming you in any way. You know, I just, over the past 6 years, his brain has gone to mush. So it's like he was convinced I was trying to get him, I guess. I don't know.
You're on that downfall as well, internet monster. I'll tell you.
I am? In terms of
Just
what?
from an observer from the outside on YouTube, I see
Okay.
you're deteriorating really fast.
Well, we all are deteriorating, definitely, no question about it. You know, but in terms of my presence on social media, yes, I have better things and higher priority things to do. So yes, I agree with you, Craig. I have
You
deteriorated.
sound like Sean. You sound like Sean. I just got to go have a wank and fucking yeah. I'll come.
You're gonna
back.
go wank because I talk to you? Wank?
No, clip that go. Clip that go. Make sure.
That's scary, dude. You gotta
That's
wank
what
to
are you
better
doing me?
things.
Stop trying to freaking
You
wanking
are
at me.
fuck mate. You are a one fucking. What would you say? Sandal wearing fucking sock motherfucker.
Craig, stop trying to do like what you did on Pick Bosses. It's not gonna work. We're just hanging out, just chilling out. Stop it,
Sean.
okay?
Sean. What
Chris
did you
is
have
here.
for dinner?
Be polite.
What did you, Sean? What did you throw up after you ate dinner?
I didn't throw up at all.
Listen, dude, you know, it's how you present yourself. And okay, so I'm not showing myself. I don't show my background, but look at you. You're in a fucking. I'm sure there's rats running around back there somewhere, dude. Look at that hovel.
Yeah, now everyone needs a hobby. At least I'm not viewing pigeons. You fucking no. What's that?
They are not pigeons.
Lice-ridden fucking vermin of the world, pigeons.
Oh God.
What the fuck are you on about?
That was last year. They never. We cleaned up the porch so they didn't fucking roost, dude. So yeah, I mean that
So
was
they stopped
entertainment.
shitting. It took you 10 years to get over it. They were shitting everywhere. It was on the bottom of your sandals. You were walking it inside on the carpet, and you thought, "Fuck, it's time to get rid of these pigeons."
Okay, yeah, you're right, man.
Don't take it to heart, internet monster. You've trolled everyone everywhere. I'm not trolling you, mate. I'm just stating facts.
Who does he troll? He doesn't troll anyone. You come on,
trolling.
You argue with people nonstop, pointlessly.
I'm not a troll anymore. I'm not, you know, I have no presence.
He's never done that. He's reformed. He's a good person.
Reformed. Exactly.
It was a COVID thing when he did that.
Next year, Tommy Go-Go doesn't troll either. Sure.
Go-Go? No, Go-Go definitely doesn't troll. Chris, he's a troll, sort of.
Yep.
But, yeah.
Number one.
No, Chris is not a bad bloke. He's been around for a couple of years. So.
Come on,
Good
stop
review.
simping. Stop simping, Craig.
Couple of years, Jesus.
Quake, don't go to Manila anymore, okay? Can you admit that place is a shithole?
Maybe it's part of the Philippines. You got to go there, experience
You love the
everything.
Philippines?
Otherwise, you don't get a full experience if you don't travel to every island in the Philippines, Sean.
So
You
you
for your
love the
first time,
Philippines?
for your first time, just get on TripAdvisor and see where you want to go. Land there.
I
And
have.
like
I've been around the
internet,
Greenbelt. I saw you
like
got your
Internet
tooth fixed
Monster,
around the
like
Greenbelt.
Internet Monster said before, Sean, it's probably not the place for a little fucking princess like you.
Is that what I
Then why are
said?
you on the panel?
Why are you so aggressive?
Sean,
I
do
think
you want to
Sean.
see where the axe hit you?
No.
Because you've definitely got a vagina, bitch.
I have a vagina.
What the fuck? Oh god.
This isn't Ty Z's panel. What the fuck's going on here?
Sorry, Chris, you don't get the Australian humour.
Australian. What is it with Australians? They can't run their own streams. For fuck's sake. They come on everybody else's panel. Oh, you Americans, you guys are losers or whatever. You Brits, you guys are losers. We know how to do it. Run your own fucking panel. For fuck's sakes.
And don't worry, you won't be welcome, Sean. You'd be the first
I
person
hope.
not welcome.
Yeah. Winnebago.
Bitches in fucking dresses, mate, aren't welcome.
Look what you did, Craig. You made Monster, he's getting bored. Go is
I gotta
out
go to bed
getting
soon.
tap water.
Yeah,
What
no,
the hell's your
bounce.
problem?
I'll bounce. All right. See you later, ladies.
Thanks a lot,
Except
Chris.
for Internet Monster and Go-Go. See ya. Have a good one. Cheers.
You're not
Cheers,
leaving.
blokes.
You're not leaving. I'm gonna make you leave. Oh god, guys! In all honesty, it's 1 a.m. and I have to call it quits soon. Unfortunately,
All right, it's up to Go-Go.
Good night.
My YouTube superstardom is not going to happen.
Are you getting it done?
No, I'm not. Not getting it done. Not going to go over to Kick. Not going to become a KPP monster. But no, it's just not going to happen. So, I mean, I had aspirations of getting it done, and it's just not happening. But
You'll get it done. It's all about the vending machine in your building. You'll get it.
Yeah, exactly. I'll pop on again. Tonight was a good night. Got a lot of shit going on in my life, but I will definitely be streaming occasionally here and there. If you guys want to pop on, you're more than welcome to. We'll create a little content. If not, say no fucking V. But peace out, motherfuckers. Have a wonderful night. I'll talk to you.
Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it. Cheers.